All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was making some tea because, as you know, when I start, there's nobody even to grab me some water. Um Today, our topic is about what the Muslims call a miracle number 19. Now, before I made the videos about it, but if you notice yesterday, when we have, or the day before, when we had our caller, the Muslim Abdul, we keep like blah blah blah. He don't want to stop talking. He keep talking about miracle number 19. And the Muslims are obsessed with what they call miracle number 19. Now, when people they have desperate time, they take desperate measure. When you have a bankruptcy, every penny count. You see, when you are rich, you spend, you buy expensive car, expensive phone, because you have money, too much money. But when you go bankrupt, you start looking for pennies. And this is exactly what is happening to Islam. This is a cult who is suffering or it is suffering from bankruptcy, and they are looking for pennies. I wish I can play the Muslim videos about this because when we do play them, they flag our videos claiming or copyrights, etc. Because that will make it even more funny, you know. However, we have tons of Muslim websites speaking the same thing. Like, yes, we will not hear them saying it. You can go and watch. Actually, I posted a link underneath for Shabir Ali himself speaking about this false miracle. And any Muslim would like to call me, and let us laugh together about the miracle of number 19. Uh, if you remember this caller who called us, he kept talking about the miracle number 19, and he mentioned this chapter for us. Let us show you. This is a chapter 74, and he was mentioning verse number 30 and 31. Same as, they are copy paste. I mean, all of them, they are not bringing something new. One day, one of them, he made the claim, and the Muslims killed him for making that claim. His name is Rashad Khalifa. Rashad Khalifa was slaughtered in his house in Arizona because of the miracle number 19. You can go right now and search, and you will find that this guy was killed by the Muslims for reclaiming that miracle. But why they killed him exactly? Because this guy, in order to make his fabrication work, he had to delete verses from the Quran in order to make the calculation of number 19 work. If you remember, once I have a debate, if we can call it a debate, I call it spanking, with the Turkish guy. I forgot his name in ABN, the guy who ran in the middle of the debate. He is one of the followers of Rashad Khalifa. Now, it doesn't matter really. Rashad Khalifa taking verse from the Quran, not taking verse from the Quran, that will not change anything because his calculation is wrong anyway. But even the Muslims, they killed him because he had to delete verses from the Quran in order to make it work. As you see, he was supposedly he have a group of people who follow him right now as we speak. So he created his own sect, which is funny. And this sect have a lot of funny interpretation for the Quran. However, we are here to get whoever, it doesn't matter, the one who is dead, the one who is alive, the one who will die, we are here to get them busted. Now, my Skype is open. Who is the one wanna call me? But listen carefully. If you call me, don't do it the same as this stupid Indian guy who called me 2 days ago, who kept talking, will not let me talk. I will give you your time to talk, but you let me talk too. Who is the Muslim is willing to give us a call and prove us wrong? Who is the Muslim is willing to give us a call and show us that the miracle of number 19 is exist? It's not a hocus, it's not a stupid thing. My Skype is open. Who wanna do that? Do we have anyone? Feel free. If you are a Muslim and you are listening, feel free anytime to give me a call. Now, let us go and see what this miracle number 19 is about. What those Muslims are talking about. We got one. Who is the Muslim wanna call me? Please call me if you are listening. Give me a call immediately. Yeah, I will be happy to talk to you, and you show me how this can be happening. I'm waiting for you. Dawah is the same kid who keep talking, you know, blah 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 blah. This guy, he don't let me talk. You remember him? This is the same potato, you know, who keep talking forever, but he say nothing. The same guy, I showed him, I recite for him Quran. He did not accept the Quran because he said this is a false Quran, but I was reading Quran. You remember? This is the same kid. This is an idiot. This is not a man. I need a man to call me, not a kid. This guy, he will call me and he will never let me talk. And he is stupid at the point when I said to him, I will recite for you Quran I made. And I recited the Quran for him. He said this is not accepted because it's not 19, number 19. But the stupid, I was reading for him Quran because he didn't speak Arabic. So he thought, aren't you the same kid, Dawah? Aren't you the same kid? You are the same kid, aren't you? I mean, I have time for. I have no time for. You know, with my respect to ladies, you are the same as a woman who is delivering baby in the delivery room, giving birth, and because of pain, she keep talking. She don't know what she is saying. So you know, I have no problem if you call me and you talk to me, but you promise you listen to me and I listen to you. You don't keep talking like crazy. What do you say? Do you accept? Do you accept? Let me see, where is your name? Because you will see, he will call me and he will never let me talk. This guy, he is reading an article, I think. But I will give him a chance. Maybe he grew up since 2 days ago. You never know. Let me see, where is his name? I don't see his name. Here we go. Answer that one. I'm calling you. Hello?
And no, let's start the debate, right?
Yeah, but don't talk over me. That is so people, they can hear you and they can hear me. Do you promise that?
Let's make the rules, right?
No.
Okay, so
do you promise? You see, don't start. Hold on. Do you promise
both
that you
right?
okay? Let us do this. Is it okay for you if you talk for 2 minutes and I talk for 2 minutes?
2 minutes, too less. 5 minutes at least.
No,
3 minutes.
No, we don't want to. We don't want to sleep. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Oh, it's equal, right? Equal, right? I mean, you speak 2 minutes. I 2 minutes only. What do you think?
Okay, 2 minutes. You make the point. I make my point, and where is a rebuttal. Okay, so go for it now. So,
okay, you are the one who is scoring. So, and you want to tell us about miracle number 19? Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay, so the topic of this discussion is what is the truth, Islam or Christianity?
No, we're going to talk about number 19 for now, because yesterday you were flooding my head about number 19. Let's talk about 19.
Truth, man. We just speak about what's the truth. The basis of every discussion.
No problem, but you said
which faith is
you
the
said you
truth.
want to talk about 19.
19 is just proof. 19 is just evidence. We're 19.
So start with 19. No problem. Start with 19. Let us finish 19. Start with 19. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. That's my evidence, right? 19. Let's start with 19 first, right?
All right.
Math never lies, okay? What? If you look at the numerical miracles of the Quran, like the Bismillah miracle, it has 19 letters. The numerical value is 786. Okay. You can check the Amjad values, right, on the table.
All right.
And it has 4 words. Okay. These are dividing by 19. So math is never proven wrong unless you produce better scripture than it, right? So these 4 words, Allah is a challenge in the Quran. Allah says, if you doubt this scripture, then bring one chapter like it, right? we cannot go further in this challenge if nobody can even bring one verse like it. So the first verse, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, is full of numerical miracles. So my challenge is, which Allah has challenged you, anyone who is listening this, just bring one verse like the Quran, like 19, and I will prove how 19 exists in Bismillah, and nobody on mankind can prove it. Even the technology is not failing. Even Excel is failing.
Okay.
So the closest example was Bismillah, the evil, the scorcher. But that only equals to 19 six times. While Bismillah Rahman Rahim, which was revealed 1400 years ago, that has 19 patterns of 10 times. This beats the latest technology which we have today. So my challenge with anyone who's listening, that Allah has challenged you in the Quran. If you doubt this book, then just bring one verse, Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Okay, done.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think your 2 minutes is over. All right. Now I will not
Yeah,
take
yeah.
2 minutes.
Make a point, yeah.
I will not take 2 minutes. I will take 5 seconds. I want you to count for me the letters of number 19 or the 19
Hello?
letters. Hello? Do you hear me?
Hello?
What happened? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Guys,
Hello?
am I heard, guys? Why
You
he
there,
cannot
bro?
hear me? Yeah, I'm here. Do you hear me or not? Let me call him back. Hold on. Guys, he will be spanked as never before. Okay,
Yeah.
do you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to
Did you
take
hear
2
my
minutes.
point, though?
Yeah, I heard. I want to give you my time. Okay, the 2 minutes of mine, I will give it to you. I want you to count for me the 19 letters in
Hello?
Bismillah. What's wrong with this guy? Do you hear me or not? Hello? Hold on, hold on. Let me check the audio. Don't call me. Wait, we're gonna check the audio first. Why this guy he cannot hear me? Wait, Abdul. Let us see why he cannot hear me. It's the same, nothing changed. I mean, why he cannot hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I don't know what's happening with your Skype. Everybody hear me fine except you.
Hello?
It's I think guys we have a genie today. Because there's no way everybody can hear me but he cannot.
Hello?
Hello.
No voice.
hello 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 بيروت من فضلك يا عيني تددددم أعطيني بيروت دخلك على الخط شوي هلو 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 بيروت من فضلك يا عيني هلو 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 it's me you're looking for. Hey Dawah, do you hear me or not? Hello, do you hear me or not? Hey, are you there? Okay, guys, can somebody give me a call just to try? Maybe he is not lying. Can somebody call just to check if he is the only one who cannot hear me? Yeah, somebody call me, please, just to try Skype, because he might be not lying. You never know. It's sometimes technical issues might happen. Can somebody call me? No, I want to try Skype, not just hear me here in Google. Somebody call me in Skype. He is calling again. Do you hear me now? Hello. I mean, doesn't make sense. He was hearing me, so nothing changed. Why he did not hear me now? Let me mute the microphone and mute. Do you hear me? Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I do. What about you? Do you hear me? Do you hear me from your side?
Hello, can you hear me? Sorry, I can hear you. I think something's wrong with your mic.
Okay, let me restart my Skype. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That's mean he is not lying, the guy. Hold on. Let me restart my Skype. Quit Skype. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, this is why I ask somebody to call, because at least we can find out if it is from his side or our side. Let's see. Okay, do you hear me now? Hello?
Hello?
Do you hear me or no?
Hello?
Okay, still not working. Let us see. Okay, let us try a different microphone. Let us try a different microphone here, which is this one. Hold on, hold on. Hold your horses. I will try to use different microphone. You know, maybe that will work. Okay, do you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, good. Guys, am I heard from your side? Am I heard from your side?
Did you hear my point?
Just wait. We want to be sure everybody can hear us.
Okay.
Am I heard from your side, guys? All right, wonderful. Yeah, I heard your point. So my question for you. You said that in chapter first verse and first chapter, if we count the letters, they are going to be number 19. Can you calculate it for me? And I'm listening. I will give you my time. Go ahead. Count for me the letters.
Okay, so which verse, the Bismillah Rahman Rahim verse? Like
yes.
the main verses?
Yes.
Okay, so okay, good. So whenever I make this point, I make it relative to the challenge of Allah. Okay, so I'll count the first verse because there are 100 chapters. In 113 chapter, this verse Bismillah Rahman Rahim comes, right? Now to count this, I'll simply show a demonstration by voice. So you can just Bismillah 19 miracle. So Bismillah has 19 letters, and the numerical value, which is the Amjad values, when we calculate like Ba, Sin, Mim, it equals to 102.
No, calculate the, so you say I gave you my time, but you are not answering my question. I said calculate the number 19.
Yes, I'm telling the audience the basis for, right? So when we add the Amjad values, it equals 786, okay? And the total words are 4 words, and there are 19 letters. Now put 4, 19, 786 and divided by 19. It comes flush. Now, when we do God, gracious, merciful,
my friend, I gave you time, my time. You are not answering.
Well, what's your question?
I said, show me the 19 letters in the first chapter, the first verse in the Quran. Show me the 19 letters.
Okay, 19. Show you the 19 letters. All right, I'll show you the letters. 19 letters are Ba, Sin, Mim, Alif, Lam, Lam, He, Alif, Lam, Re, He, Mim, Noon, Alif, Lam, Re, He, Ya, Mim. These are the 19 letters, right?
Okay, you missed 2 letters.
Which ones?
The one here, Bism. There is nothing in the Quran. It's called Bism. It is Bi-ism.
Okay, now, who makes what is right and wrong in Arabic? Allah or the humans?
Right.
Give me.
Okay, Allah.
Okay.
Allah, he speaks perfect Arabic.
If Allah makes it, 19 corrects the Arabic, right?
So hold on. You see, we agree that me and you will talk, right? Okay, hold on.
There's Alif there.
You see, why you did not count for me this letter and this letter here in Ar-Rahman? Ar-Rahman. Why you did not count Ar-Rahman? Do you see it? It's in front of you. It's in the screen. Ar-Rahman. There's a letter there. There's Alif. Why you did not count it?
Yes, Al-Rahman is.
Yeah.
Alif.
How many letters Ar-Rahman is?
6 letters.
1, 2,
Yo,
3,
you
4,
2 minutes,
5,
right?
6, 7. I don't see
Okay,
6. Where is the 6?
yeah.
There is
Take your
7.
point.
There is 7 letters in Rahman. There is 7 letters. Don't you see the letter A? Don't you see this letter here in the top of the word? I'm showing you the screen. You see, this is your
Make
Quran. This is your Quran written by you Muslims. In the top of the screen, there's an alif. Do you see the alif? Do you see the alif? Let me point my arrow so you can see it. All right, hold on. Let me give you an arrow. Do you see this letter here? There's an alif. Why you did not count it? Oh, sorry guys, the screen is not showing. All right, here we go. Do you see this alif in the top of the word Ar-Rahman? You said Ar-Rahman is 6 letters. That's not true. There is an alif here. It's showing in front of you in the screen. Why you did not count it?
Okay. Are your 2 minutes done?
I'm asking you, talk. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me finish 2 minutes without an introduction, right? Because these are the manners of the discussion. When someone's making his point,
my friend,
you let him finish.
It's my 2 minutes, and I'm asking you now. Okay, go ahead. Tell me why you did not count the alif. Why you did not count it?
People will sneak on the comment sections that I'm speaking over you.
No
That's
problem.
nonsense, right?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Just stop crying. Go ahead.
Wait. Listen. Listening, speaking is different, right? So, Rahman, you're saying there's 7 letters. Okay, I'll show you. If we go on Google, right? There's a modern Arabic and there's a classic. There's a modern Arabic and there's another type of Arabic, right? The Arabic that you go on Google and you see the Arabic there, that's what is edited by Allah. Because 19, the Arabic which we read on Google, like everybody can Google it, they will find 6 letters. Alif.
Where we can find that? Where we can find? Show me.
These are the 6 letters. If we go on Google.
Where?
Okay. Just Google Bismillah Rahman Rahim.
Yeah.
Rahman has 6 letters, right? Bis has 3 letters. So Allah fixes this because
Allah fixes. What do you mean he fixes? It's there. It's in front of you. It's in front of you. There's an alif in front of you. There's an alif. Why Allah making 7? You said it is 6.
Speech. Are you going against your own word now, right? You said it's 2 minutes.
You finish your 2 minutes. This is let me start the counter. Hold on. Let me show everybody that your minute is finished. Listen. Here we go. Let me start the minute counter. Here we go. Okay. Now listen. I will give you 2 extra minutes. I will give you 2 extra minutes from me as a gift. Now tell me, is the alif appearing there? Is the alif appearing there?
Make your 2 minutes. Speak up, man.
It's in the front of you.
If you interject.
It's in front of you. Answer. Is the alif appearing there in the Quran? It's appearing. So what do you mean Allah fix it? It is there.
Okay. Bismillah Rahman Rahim there's another type of Bismillah Rahman Rahim which has a 19 vehicle and which is Rahman has 6 letters.
Where are they? Show me. Count them for me. There's an alif. Don't you see it? Are you blind?
Alif. Listen, right? Are you deaf then? Listen. Alif, Lam, Re, Ha, Mim, Noon. These are 6 letters. Alif, Lam, Re, Ha, Mim, Noon. There's 6 letters.
Do you see it? I'm showing it to you. There's an alif in the screen in front of me. What I would do with it? I would delete it.
I'm not looking at your screen. We're just speaking here. We're just using
our. Look at the screen. There's an alif in the Quran. The Quran is written today. The Quran the Muslims have today. It says Ar-Rahman. There's an alif. It's in front of me. What I would do with it?
Okay. In what value is the alif? In what value is it?
What do you mean value? It is alif. Why you don't count the alif? There's a letter there is missing. Why you did not count it? You are saying to me that this sentence have 19 letters. It is a lie. There is a front of me. There's a letter. It's called alif. It's in front of me. A. Why you did not count it?
Counted. Listen if you can hear, right? Alif, Lam, Re, He, Mim, Noon. These are the 6 letters.
Where is the alif? After meme, where is the alif? Do you see it?
To which meme you speaking
Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman. You are the one who said this is 6 letters, correct?
6 letters, yes.
Okay, let me count me and you together. Watch with me in the screen, please.
Okay, count.
Okay, this is the first letter, alif.
Listen, it's alif.
This is the second letter, L. Hold on.
This equals to 6 letters.
Count with me. This is the second letter. This is Ra. This is Ha. This is Ma. This is Alif. This is Noon. How many letters is the total?
There's Alif, Lam, Re, Ha, Mim, Noon. 6 letters.
There is Alif in the front of me. I see it in the front of me in the screen. What I will do with it? Are you crazy or what? Do you see it?
If you
okay,
Alif,
I want you to do this. I want you to do this. What about you open
6 letters?
I want you to I want you to copy. I want you to copy a word Ar-Rahman picture. Listen. I want you to give me a Rahman picture from your screen and snapshot and give it to me. I will play it for everybody in the screen so everybody will see what you are reading. Can you do that? Can you do that? Can you do that, please? Can you do that?
By showing this numerical miracle.
Can you do that? Can you do that? Don't jump. You are a liar. It is not 6 letters. And not only this, what about the letter in BSM? Let me ask you, the word BSM, does it have Alif or not?
Okay, produce a verse. You won't listen.
Don't change the topic. Don't change the topic. I produced a verse for you yesterday. You said you don't like it, but it was Quran. You said this is not Quran. You said you don't accept it. I gave you Quran. You did not accept it. You are stupid. Now don't change the topic. Where is the 9? Where is the 19 letters? You are a liar, the same as all the Abdul.
Letters. There's 6 letters. If
why you are not counting Ar-Rahman? Alif, it's in the front of me. Count it for me. Are you blind? Are you blind? Are you blind? Okay, hold on. I want you to look at the screen and tell me what is this in the screen. Can you do that?
Arabic.
Can you do that? Can you do that, Abdul? Can you do the following? Can you look with me in the screen, please? Please, we don't want a screen. And tell me what is that here? What is that letter here? Can you read it for me?
Where are the 2 minutes?
Go take I will give you 5 minutes. Can you read for me that letter?
A fallacy. That's what Jesus
Can you give me the letter there? Can you read it for me? Do you know even Arabic? Do you know even Arabic, you idiot? You don't know even Arabic.
For you. That's why you.
So why you are not reading the letter for me?
Jesus was cursed for you, nah.
Jesus, he made fun of your prophet. He said, don't follow false prophet who ask for wages like your prophet who said, don't come to my clinic unless you pay me. Don't change the topic, Abdul. You are a follower of a child molester and you are getting busted. This is why you want to change the topic. Answer me, why you are not reading this letter? This letter is what in the Quran? Is that an extra letter? Did Allah make a mistake, Abdul? Did Allah make a mistake by adding this letter? Did he add a letter by mistake?
2 minutes, right?
You said 2 minutes. Read it for me. Read it.
Words, yeah?
No problem. 10 minutes. Read it for me.
Okay. Okay, read it, right? Let me finish. I don't interject because if you interject, this proves Jesus is cursed for you, right? Okay.
Abdul, don't make me insult your prophet. Don't.
Okay. You can't, because nothing is cursed in Islam.
No, your prophet is cursed. The Quran says if Muhammad invented Quran, Allah will cut his artery, and then the hadith says Muhammad he cut his aorta. Do you want to show you? Don't change the topic. Now answer. Read for me, Abdul, son of Muta. Read for me that letter. What is that letter in the screen? What is that? What is that letter in that screen? Read.
I'm not reading your screen, yeah?
Why you don't? Why you don't want to read in the screen? I want you to read in the screen. This is your Islamic website. This is the Deen Show website. This is the letter there. Is that an alif or not?
On my phone, yeah. So I can read your screen. So
you can. You can. I don't care. I don't care. Then you switch to computer and call me. This is not an excuse. We are here to get your prophet busted. His ass is going to get red today. Not your ass. You don't have an ass. Your prophet have an ass, and he's my target. Read for me the letter there. Is that an extra letter or this is a real letter?
Point, yeah. You are interjecting me because Jesus said
read, coward. Why you don't want to read then? Don't give me an excuse that you are using the phone. This is not an excuse. You are calling me to debate me or to say to me I'm using the phone.
I cannot view YouTube, right? 2 minutes.
Why you cannot? No problem. Here we go. I will give you a snapshot. Here we go. Hold on. Abdul, coward potato. Let me get you busted. This letter, I will give you a snapshot in your Skype. Here we go. Open it in your Skype. Potato, listen, no, you cannot escape. Blah, 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 blah. You know, you can eat curry as much you want. I love curry. I love Indian people, but you are a potato. Read for me. Here we go. I'm sending you the picture. Here we go. It's in your Skype. Guys, everybody look with me. Is that in his Skype? Is that in his Skype? Yes, it is. I just gave it to you. Read it.
Thank you, Lord. Finally, you showed me something, right?
All right. What is that letter there? What is that letter there?
If someone has a sane mind, if someone is sane, he can count that Alif, Lam, Re, Ha, Mim, Noon. These are 6 letters if you know how to count, right?
We did count already. You did not count. You did not count the one I have the arrow in it. What is that one? You see the arrow?
What are you afraid of?
Do you see the arrow or not? What is that letter there? Read it for me.
2 minutes, you said. It's now 40 seconds.
Don't waste my time. Give me what is that arrow?
Yes, exactly. You asked me a question. Let me answer you, eh? Man, Alif, Lam, Re, Ha, Mim, Noon, Ar-Rahman. Al-Rahman.
Man, yeah. So
needed. That's common sense. There's nothing else needed.
So what is that there?
This has 6 letters. Now,
what is that there?
Value, right?
Abdul, what's wrong with you? You see, give me 2 minutes, but you will not read. What is this? My question is very simple. That where I'm pointing the arrow. Do you see the arrow? What is that letter there? Can you read for me that letter?
Nobody can ever produce something like this.
Don't Abdul, don't change the topic. Produce. No, we produce Pepsi Cola, you drink it. We produce cars, we drink it. And your God cannot produce anything. Now, tell me what is that letter? Don't change the topic.
I will let you make your 2 points.
What is that letter? No, I don't want you to make tons of points. Tell me that letter there is that. What is that letter? Read it for me.
2 points.
What is that letter? Are you
make
thinking?
Your point, right?
Are you
make
thinking? Are you thinking? What is that letter?
Make your 2 minutes point.
What is that letter? I don't want 2 minutes. I want you to tell me what is that letter in the screen.
Okay, we're not interjecting me with the manners of a discussion.
Tell me what is that letter in the screen.
Prove that Jesus was a
What is that letter in the screen, you idiot?
Saying Alif Lam Re Ha Mim Noon. That letter Allah edits. He makes 19.
What letter Allah edit? I'm asking you the letter in the screen. What is that? Read it for me. What is that? What is that in the screen? What is that letter in the screen?
Okay, wait. You put this again. I'll show you one more. Bismillah. Okay, 1 second. I'll show you one more. And this does not have any letter like that.
Abdul, it's in the front of me. Everybody see it. I made a copy from the Quran in front of you. You are a liar. You are a donkey. Here we go. This is the official Islamic website. What do you mean there's no letter like that? I am not fabricating. Here we go. This is the letter in the front of everybody. People are laughing at you. People are dying from laughing. Do you see it? What do you mean there's no such a letter like that?
Accurate than what a man does with 19. Eh?
What do you mean there is no such a letter like that, you donkey? It's in the front of you.
They're 2 classicals, right?
Don't tell me classical. This is the Quran. The Quran, I don't care how people write it. The Quran in the front of you. There's a letter there. What we would do with it? We would throw it in the garbage?
Yes.
Guys, this guy, he want to throw the Quran in the garbage. He said, yes, we throw what the Quran is in the garbage. Thank you. If Allah, he wrote it this way, it's mean Allah is wrong. The one who made the miracle number 19 is right. Allah wrong. Why Allah added the letter there, but you Muslim don't want it?
Okay, where's this letter here? This which I've shown you is the correct Arabic which Allah himself edited. Read that now. Look at that.
Self-edited, idiot. It's in the Quran in front of us. Do you see the letter Alif?
Not the correct editation of the Quran.
Do you see the word Alif? Do you see it or you don't?
Editation, eh?
What editation? What editation, Abdul? What editation? Are you stupid or what? It's in the front of you. Who is the one who add the letter Alif there? You or me or Allah?
Once again, this makes no sense at all. There are 2 types, right? I've shown you.
2 types of what? Are you counting the verse in the front of me, you idiot? This is the verse in the front of us. Don't tell me about type. What type? Do you have type C and charger? Are you talking about what type? We are talking about the verse in the front of us. You said you want to count this verse for us, and the verse in the front of us have letter for BSM, have letter for Abdul. You've been cooked and you've been served, and everybody is laughing at you. You are stupid like your prophet. Here, BSM here, there's an Alif, you idiot. The Muslim scholar, they say they took it off because it's easier to read, because they repeat it always. Here, there's a letter Ar-Rahman, you idiot. And you Muslims are donkeys. And let me show you more letters. Do you see Ar-Rahman here? Ar-Rahman here, there's 2 raw. There's 2 raw, not only 1. This is why we have Shadda. Shut up, you idiot, stupid donkey, son of Muta. You don't want to read, right? I gave you the picture. You don't want to read it. I gave you the picture. You don't want to read it, right?
6 letters.
Abdul.
6 letters.
Abdul. Why you don't want to read what I gave you?
What does Alif mean?
What is the problem with you? Why you don't want to? Why you don't want to read it? Why you don't want to read it? Huh?
Extra E to your name. Answer me. Would you add an extra E to your name?
Abdul. What the one you gave me? The one you gave me, Abdul. This is not an accurate writing, you idiot, stupid.
here.
The Quran in front of you. The Quran in front of you. Abdul, you are a donkey like your prophet. The prophet who said when you hear a donkey, that's mean he saw an angel, but yet he could not recognize the angel from a shaitan, which means donkey is more qualified than your prophet. And this you Muslims is the same case. Look with me. What you gave me here, is that a Quran? Okay, listen. I want you to tell me, is this website in the front of us is approved by you, searchtruth.com, or not?
You will never be able to. Then fear the fire of hell.
Abdul, son of Muta, if we go right now to the Quran, which you Muslims have in the Islamic government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, do you accept that? Do you accept that? Do you accept that? Do you accept that, Abdul? Abdul, because no, we need to make an agreement, Abdul, son of Muta. I made you a joke already. You said already we throw it in the garbage. Everybody heard you. Everybody heard you. Listen carefully. Here we go.
Yeah.
This is the official government website of the King of Jordan.
Answer me.
Is this Quran here? Is it corrupt or not? Yes or no?
Ask you. Would you access you to Abdul?
Is that Quran accepted or not? Do you see it? Do you see it or not? Do you see it or not? So simply, guys, get lost. You are just a kid. You are just a kid. Just get lost.
My name is common sense.
Get lost.
Not nobody.
Just get lost. I'm not going to waste my time. The word in the front of us is so clear. Secondly, get lost, you donkey. I have no time for kids. I have no time for kids. He just said and he admitted that the Quran is garbage. I mean, how a Muslim he would say that Quran is garbage and he claimed to be a Muslim. We told him what we would do with this word now in the Quran. We would do it with, he said you throw it in the garbage. He said yes. And let me show you how stupid those Abdul. Do you see how the word bism here? Do you see it? Let me show you the opinion of the Muslim scholars. Question: why the alif is disappear from the word Bismillah? The alif. The answer of the scholar, fatwa number 5507. Listen, donkey, when you speak, we are scholars, we are not donkey like you. You are just a kid, copy paste. You don't even speak Arabic. Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalami ala Rasulullah. They have to salute Muhammad and kiss his shoes and his ass before they start talking. The Qurtubi, he said in his interpretation that of the wisdom of deleting the alif from the word bi'ism. You see, guys, they deleted the alif. Who is the one who deleted? It is the Muslims. Why? It says Bismillah, it's written without the alif because we did not want to use it. Because we use it a lot, which means because it's making the reading, the recitation is harder. Bism. So what they do for the music purpose, they say bism. So the correct way it is bism. And then he says بخلاف قوله اقرأ باسم ربك اقرأ باسم ربك. If we go in the Quran right now, we will find this. You see, the first Muhammad verse he was receiving from his God is not Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, you idiot. Is اقرأ باسم ربك. Let us see what that means and how that will come. Is it with alif or without alif? We will see it is with alif. So the Muslims, they did delete words, delete letters from that calculation. Read with me carefully. We need to switch to Arabic. Let us zoom out. All right, and we will go. I will go to the end of the Quran because this is in the end of the Quran, actually. You know, chapter 96, verse number 1. This is the first verse Muhammad received. What we will read here, guys. Do you see the word bism with alif? Do you see the alif? The Muslims, they changed the writing of the Quran and they deleted this letter in the first chapter. And the scholar in the website we showed you, he's answering why this letter is deleted. He said because of the many repeating, because Muslim they have to start every prayer with bism. Allah, he gave Muhammad the Quran with alif. Muslims, they took it off. Why? Because they are corrupting the Quran. And the scholar, he says that this is what happened, because it is repeated too much, it is deleted. So here we have a letter which is A, is taken from the word bism. I wish I can play for you the video of what is named Nu'man Khan. Nu'man Khan, as an example, when he speak about the word Ar-Rahman. Let me show you how many letters are missing from the calculation of Muslims. Not only Bism, not only Ar-Rahman, as we showed you here in this letter. No, not only that. You see, in Arabic, we have something is called Shadda. Shadda, who of you took my Arabic class? Shadda, it is a letter repeated twice. If you watch Nu'man Khan, and you can go right now, and he is showing you the amazing language of the Quran, and you will find how many times this guy in his video, in his graphic, he mentioned to you that Ar-Rahman, A-L, Ra, Ra. Why it is Ra, Ra? Because here there's something, it's called Shadda. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. Do you see here in the top of the letter? This thing in Arabic, we call it Shadda. Let me write it here bigger so you can see what is that. When you see something like this in the top of a letter in Arabic, it means this letter is double. It is double. It's not one. Which means here the letter Ra, this one, I will make it in red. It is double. Same here in the letter of L. La. Here there's a Shadda. That is double. So here let us count just the Shadda only. What we'll do, that will add 2 letters here, or extra letter here. That will make it 2 letters here, and that will make it 2 letters here, because the Shadda is exist in 3 locations in the sentence. Here we add the letter Alif, and here the letter Alif is already appear. Ar-Rahman, it's in front of us. I do not need to add it. It's here. You see it? It's just written in a graphical decoration way, but the word Rahman is there. And the Quran used the word Bi-Ism with the letter A all over, as we showed you. Was Allah wrong when he wrote the word Bi-Ism in different place with Alif? The fact Allah never wrote any of this, all of us, we knew that the Muslims wrote. Muhammad, he never received any written thing. So look how many mistakes in the false calculation the Muslims they have in purpose. Don't tell me that the Muslims who speak Arabic do not know those things which I just said. Don't tell me he do not know that Shadda repeat the letter twice. Don't tell me that you do not know that the letter here is Ar-Rahman. You cannot delete it and you cannot get rid of it. You cannot tell me that you do not know here that is letter Alif, and you do not know that this letter here repeat itself twice because of the Shadda. Same as here. Same as here. So what we find here, let us count how many letters the Muslim did not count in their false calculation. Alif is letter 1. Al-Rahman is the La repeated twice. They count only once. That's mean another letter. Al-Rahman again, sorry, Allah here, Al twice, 1 letter is missing. Here Al-Rahman twice, which means the letter Ra is missing from the counting. That's 1. Then here the Alif is not counted. And here Al-Rahman again, 1 letter is not counted. So what the Muslims did, instead of coming with the false fiction calculation of number 19, if they count with honesty, this is what will happen. We will find that 19 plus 5, sorry, not this is not the plus 5, that will make it 14 letters, and that will destroy all their stupid false miracle. Sorry, 24. So anyway, this is how stupid the Muslims when they come with this miracle. It's very easy to destroy because all the rest of the calculation is based on this. All what they have is based on this, and it's gone. It's a fiction. It's a lie. It's a shish kebab. And this is why Christian Prince, nobody dare to debate him. I challenge this coward Shabir Ali, who spoke in his TV program about the miracle of 19, to make a video at least and count for us the 57, the verse we spoke about, the 57. He said it's 57 words. I challenge him to do the same as I do. Nobody can do that, and they will never do that, because they knew that they are a bunch of donkeys. What happened? And the funny, guys, here the word Ar-Rahman, it shows already the letter, the A, already Ar-Rahman. It's here, it's in front of you. Why you don't want to count it? This guy, he said it's a garbage. He said Allah fix it. What Allah fix it? This is the Quran. This is the Quran which you Muslims have printed in your house. Any Muslim is watching me right now, I challenge you to prove to me that I am lying and this alif is not exist. You see this website I'm using? Do you know this website is of who? This is the website owned by the Deen Shah. What about we go to the official government website of the King of Jordan? Do we have this A here? Yes, we have it. Read with me. Let me point the arrow in it. Do you see it? Do you see it? I'm talking to the Abdul. Do you see it, Abdul? Why you Muslims are lying? Do you see the alif? This is the alif. Do you see it? And the funny, he was saying to me, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahman, yeah, Ar-Rahman. So where is the A is coming from? You just said Ar-Rahman. You just said the alif yourself when you pronounce it, you donkey. Did you ask yourself how I am saying Ar-Rahman, but it's written according to you? If you don't want to calculate Ar-Rahman with the alif, then it have to be Ar-Rahman, not Ar-Rahman, because then the alif is gone. A, Rahman, Rahman. Do you see it? What if we go to the official government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia? Maybe those guys are a bunch of donkeys too. I mean, in the Islamic kingdoms, donkeys are all over. You never know. I mean, maybe it was our lucky day that all of them, they are getting it wrong. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Was Allah wrong when he said bi-ism? It is bi-ism. There's no such a thing as called bism. They cut the letter A because they want to make it easier to pronounce, and this is what the scholars in their Muslim fatwa website saying, because we repeat it a lot, so we make it lighter for you. So they just admitted that they are deleting Quran, because the Muslim, they say not even one letter is deleted. But Allah never gave Muhammad bism. Allah gave Muhammad bi-ism, and this is supposedly the first verse Muhammad he received from his God, not Al-Fatiha. This is the first verse Muhammad he gave him. Chapter 96, verse number 1. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Bismi. We lighted the letter just for the music, but the fact that here be ism. You see here there's a letter A. This is how easy to destroy what they call the miracle of number 19. And if you want to go to the rest, I mean, there's no need. All the calculation after that based on this one, all of it based in chapter 1, verse number 1. This is how stupid this miracle is. It's false, it's unreal, it's stupid, and nothing truthful about it. If we go right now and we go to the official Islamic government of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let us do that. I mean, maybe those guys are stupid because because you guys don't speak Arabic. So I will do what we need to do, just to help you to see that we are not making things up. All right. All right, I will go to a Muslim official website. Let us see how it is written. I don't want to go. Okay, here we go. This is, I think, Azhar. Maybe this is Azhar University. I don't know. No. Holy Quran. I want the Saudi government website. Okay, hold on. Awqaf. If we go in the Quran, where is the here we go. This is the official government website of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Be my witness. Let me zoom in. First of all, let me show you the link. Here we go. This is the address: ksu.edu.sa, Saudi Arabia. This is the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia official government website. And this is the word Ar-Rahman. Do you see it? Abdul, do you see the word Ar-Rahman? Does it have an alif there? Yes. It has an alif there. And I find it very nice. I wish some of you will copy this part of the video where he said, what we will do with this letter, we throw it in the garbage. He said, yes. I want you guys to copy it and share it around. This guy, he just admitted that he is willing to take letters written in the Quran. It's in front of us. And he is saying he is willing to throw it in the garbage. And he is asking me actually to throw it in the garbage. He just said that. I will call him for what? We are done. I'm not here to play games. We finish with him. He's just a kid. You know, the reason I called him and the reason I wanted him to call, because it is nicer to spank Islam by spanking a liar, life, better than speaking by yourself. This is Al-Basmala, the one he is counting for us. Do you see the letter Alif in Ar-Rahman? You see, it's in a green. Bismillahir Rahman. Do you see it? How clear I can make it more than this? The coward, the potato, he said it's not exist. He said there is no such a thing. It's in front of you. Why he can't see it, but we can see it? What is that there? It is a letter. What is that letter there? It is Alif. When he himself, he did read for me, he did read it. He said Ar-Rahman. Man. You see it? The same numbers, guys, the same numbers the Muslims when they calculate, and the same guy who made this false miracle, he calculate them twice. Let me show you. I mean, I got them busted. If you have my books, you can see all of those things I'm talking about. If you have my books, you will love more. All right. If we go to Harun Yahya, where is Harun Yahya? Miracle number 19. Hold on. Where is Harun Yahya? Harun Yahya. I found his page. Maybe it was here. Let me hold on. Let me find you Harun Yahya website. I don't know where I can't find it because I remember I opened his website. It was Google Book, I think. Google Book. Let us see, where is that? Here we go. This is Harun Yahya. This is the founder of all the lies Muslims they have about Quran and miracle. This is the guy, you see him in his nightclub having a bunch of Muslims showing their ass and dancing and showing their boobs for him. He is the one who spread those lies. If you read with me here carefully, you will see he counted Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim as the following. Read with me carefully, guys. Read with me carefully. Please. Please. Oh boy. This is supposedly Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, right? So this is Bismillah. B, let me use the arrow. Letter B. This is letter number 1. Letter Sa. This is letter number 2. But this is not true. Here there's letter Alif. In the middle between them, it is Bi-ism. Bi-ism. Here we have a letter Alif. Alif. And then he continue. He say letter number 3, letter number 4, letter number 5, but that's false. Because when he said Bismillah, Illah, look what he did. And that will prove again that those Muslims don't even use their brain. If we read here the word EL, you will see that the word EL repeated twice. The letter L is coming twice. Why it's repeated twice? Anybody can tell me? Because there is a shadda. Or because the letter is repeating twice. The Muslim, they will say because it's repeating twice. There's no shadda here. Let us go back. Are you sure? There is a shadda. There is a shadda here. What shadda mean? Shadda is created by a guy, he is not even an Arab. What this guy he did, instead of writing the letter 3 times or twice, sorry, then what we do, we add some little symbolic in the top, and that will make us, instead of repeating the letter, we extend it. The sound will not change, but the writing will be easier, so we do not need to write it twice. So we extend the sound. This is will tell us, this is the shadda I'm talking about. Let me show you. That little thing in the top here, this is, we call it shadda. You see it? What that thing will do, will extend the sound, because here there's a repeated letter twice. So now here we have L, L, and L. Why L additional L? Because now we have the shadda in the top. And here again we have the letter A. And here again we have the letter Alif. As we showed you, even Allah in the Quran, in the first chapter, Muhammad, he received it from his God, the letter Alif is exist here. And the Muslims are the one who took it off. As we know, Muhammad, he never received written Quran from his God. The Muslim believe that the only one who received written scriptures, it was Moses. So all the calculation here is stupid. Now if we go and do the following, if you go here with me, I can use this those things later. Read with me here carefully. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Here they calculated, they say this is 19, right? But look what they did here. They calculated the Hamza as letter. This is in Arabic. It's called Hamza. Hamza will make the sound like ah, ah. So take in your mind that Hamza is documented by the Muslims as a letter. As you see, it says the 6th letter. Later we will find they don't count it no more in order to make it work. So when they want, they count it as a letter. When they want, they will not count it. I love, I mean, this religion is the most amazing stupid religion ever you can imagine. Anyway, I advise you to read my book so you can love more. You know, I think what those donkeys they did, they thought that the one when they made those claims about miracle number 19, people will not go and check their calculation, and they will not check how they calculate. So when they want, they made those numbers fit with them. They calculate whatever they want. They forget whatever they want, because the purpose is how to make it work. Actually, I was trying to find you this thing from the website of Harun Yahya, but I could not find it. I need to look more, you know, because in his website he have more table to show you how he calculated the same thing he ignored first time, he calculated second time. As an example, hold on, I just got something new. Guys, do you see here that they calculated the word? Those are words. Ida is a word. Fi is a word. So Ida and Fi is a word. If we go and calculate the chapter, they told us that it have 57 words. The chapter 74 is verse number 31. And we calculate this exactly the same what they did, we will find that this is impossible. There is no such a number. Who is the Muslim wanna call and do live calculation for me? We are going to count the words there. Any Abdul? Let me do this. It's my favorite to get them busted. I'm looking for a verse. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum, GP. How are you?
How are you, my friend?
Good. Oh, well, since you were discussing this topic, I had a question as well.
All right.
Yeah, it's just a question. I mean, it's not a debate or something.
No problem.
If you look at chapter 2, verse number 173.
Hold on. Let me disturb you a little bit. Just a second. Guys,
Yep.
this is the same, just to show you the deception of Muslims, how it works. Let me show you first here. Do you see the verse here? Do you see the verse here, guys? This is the verse they count for us. Do you see it? This is the same verse. It's appearing in the screen. Chapter 110, verse number 1. What is the first letter there? There's Alif and there is Hamza. You remember we showed you that they count the Hamza as a letter by itself? Do you remember? Here, the Hamza disappear. Is not counted as a letter by itself. It's the same verse. And they're here. Do you notice here they deleted a letter? إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. Aren't you reading the same verses? Yes, we are reading the same verse. So why here there is a Hamza, but in their page, in their image, there's no Hamza?
CP, it's quite simple. There's a corruption in the vowels.
No, do you see what I'm talking about? In order to make the calculation wrong, right, they have to delete what is here. There's a Hamza. If I take a snapshot from that one, let me take a snapshot and place them together next to each other. Hold on. I will take a snapshot. Of this thing, and I will open it and put it next to the page we see here in front of us. Okay, here we go. Now we can make it. I don't know why I cannot make it smaller. I'm trying to make this thing. Anyway, let us do it this way. So guys, do you see here what happened? Do you see the deception? It is. I'm trying to put it side by side. Okay. Let us do this. I know that all of you don't speak Arabic, but I think it's easy for you to figure out and to see with me what I'm talking about. I am going to zoom in with this page so you can see with me and notice with me what happened here, how the deception work. Anyone notice what is the difference between the two words? This is the same verse. This is the same exact verse. What the Muslims did here, they took off this letter, and we showed you in their page they calculated just the table before as a letter by itself. Why they took it off? You see, and you can tell, actually you can tell that there is somebody did editing to the image. Do you notice that? If you look how clear here the print is and how not clear here, you will notice that somebody did Photoshop. Do you notice with me? This is the correct word for the same exact verse. Why the Muslims do that? Because simply if they added this letter, which is appeared already in the tab, in the image before this one, in the figure before this one. Let me show you the figure before this one, in case your memory is weak. Where is oh, the figure, I think after. Hold on. Yeah, here. Do you see it? Actually, hold on. They are showing it as a letter here. They are showing it. Hold on. They are showing it as a letter, but when they write, they did not write it down. So here in the figure they have for us, it is coming as a letter. Later we will show you that this Hamza is not appearing at all. So what the Muslims do when they want the Hamza is a letter, when they want the Hamza is not letter, when they want the Ra appear as two letter, your voice is very noisy from your side. Fuad, I don't know what you have on your side. When they want, they will count it. When they want, they will not count it. And the purpose is how we can make it 19. Let us see here. As an example here, when they wrote this word, wastaghfarahu, wastaghfarahu, is it one word? It's not. What we will do with this letter here? This letter, is it one word? How come when they want, they calculate the word fee as a word, and wa is not a word, because both of them are tools. Fee mean in, wa mean and. So why when they want, they calculate the fee as a word, when they want, they just attached this and to the word after it and make it both one word, because it's all is based on deception. Because now if we don't attach it, we have to attach it to somebody like somewhere, otherwise we are going to have a 20. So what we will do, see here, fee is coming as two words. Here I'm trying to find this guy. He used to have more tables, because that will make it easier for us to get them busted. Let me see, maybe if I scroll down I can find. No, maybe not in this book. Hold on. Miracle 19. This is just comments. Hazarat Mehdi. This is just garbage. Let me see if I can find those images in Google. Because he used to have them in Google. Here we go. If you look with me here, suddenly the wa is not a word. The wa is not a word. The men is a word. The men, those are all tools. And then suddenly, those are not words. So when they want, let me go and see if I can find it in the website. Where is that table? All right. Look at this donkey. Anyone notice here with me what happened? Anyone notice? Do you see the word ism? Ism? Do you see how he wrote it himself? He put the word alif there. The letter alif. Do you see it? Let me zoom in. And even he wrote it for you in English with a in the beginning, which means I, you know, like for you, you read it as I. Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see this letter here in English, I? Why he put it? Why he put ism? This is alif, because this is alif. Ism. He is just putting it to you as we pronounce it. But this is in fact alif. So the word ism start with the alif. But yet when they calculate it, they did not put it there. Here the word Rahman, he took the alif off. Here he added. Anyway, this is not the figure I'm looking for, but let me see if I can find what I'm looking for. This is just yeah, too bad. I want to find it, because that will make it really funny. More stupid. Hold on, let us see if we can find something. Amazing stupid religion, desperately looking for a miracle. And you know, Allah, he made the miracle number 19, but he don't want to tell Muhammad about it. I mean, this is the most amazing thing too. I mean, why Allah don't want to tell Muhammad about it? Why Muhammad did not say there's a, this is speaking about 19 angels, not about mathematic numbers. I'm trying to find. Too bad they used to have it, and you know, for me when I made my book, I have it in from the. Hold on, you know what? I will open. The problem when I open Microsoft Word, it sucks a lot of internet, because I can open my book and show it to you from there. Let us change the search. Maybe we can come with different thing. No, I'm just still looking. I'm trying to find the things I'm looking for. But anyway, what we provide already is more than enough to get them busted. All the miracles the Muslims they speak of in the Quran is nothing but a hocus, and it is stupid. This one is in French. And you know the funny that the Muslims, none of them he want to go and calculate. Like how many of the Muslims right now he will go and check if the word Ar-Rahman written with alif or without alif. Go check it out. And the word Bi-Ism, as we showed you, is written by alif or not. As you see, this is even the Quran. We are not copying from somewhere else. Bi-Ism. But sometimes you feel like you are talking to no one. You are talking to yourself. Yes, well.
Yes, let's hope you're free now.
Yeah, well, your voice was going bad, so that's why I hang up on you. There was
Right, yeah. Yeah, I've heard that myself. Yeah, that's an interesting topic. He actually rejected the Alif and the Rahman. Without the Alif, you can't even pronounce the word.
Yeah, you see all the in front of me. I'm showing you in the screen.
Yeah,
it's showing the Ar-Rahman. You know, let me show you. All right. When you write the name of Abdul Rahman, do you see Abdul Rahman? This is the name. The guy, his name is Abdul Rahman.
Yeah, that's how you write it. With the big...
right away, you will see the alif right away.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody, this is not a secret. We are not making science here. This is some you know, simple Arabic. You do not need to be a genius, and you will find out that this is how the word is written.
Yeah.
I challenge anyone, any Muslim, to show me one name of Ar-Rahman written without the alif. Not even once. That was even in the Quran. We are showing it with alif. But what they did, they made it in a graphical way to make it like decorated way. But all of it, it is with alif. Because Ar-Rahman simply is written with alif. All right?
Yeah.
Even if you go and you read it how the Muslim they write it in English, Al-Rahman, Al-Rahman, you see the alif after that? Why you are Muslims putting alif if there's no alif? Simply there's an alif.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, so it's not only like, you know, the word Ar-Rahman enough to destroy all their calculation. The word Bism is enough to destroy all calculation. Everything
I have
they
a
come with.
question, CP, if you can help me with that.
Yeah.
It's chapter 2, verse number 173. Inna ma harama alaykum. the word haram has alif missing.
Well, you know, some hurrima alaykum. This is hurrima, not haram.
Yeah.
Yeah, hurrima is different from haram. It's coming from the same source, but it's like an is different way to say the same word. It is not wrong. It's not wrong. Yeah, it's fine. That's not a mistake.
Yeah, that's all I was asking. Basically, there's a problem with the vowels in the Quran. They do use the vowels to alter the meaning sometimes.
Yeah, but you know, for us, we say what when it's wrong, we say it's wrong. There's in Arabic, there's nothing is called bism. It is always be ism, and this is why in the Quran, if we search right now the word bism, we will find it only appear when the Muslims are doing this recitation for this verse. The reason for that, the Muslim explain in their own website, for it is easier for because we repeat it a lot. All right.
Yeah.
If we take this and we translate exactly in Google translation, let us search for Google translation. Let us go and open Google translation. Google translation. All right. This is Google translation. I'm going to copy and paste exactly the text as it is. This is the text. Copy. Copy. Then paste. All right. Now, for sure, the translation is not too much accurate. Yeah. Here, they are saying that the letter Aleph, the reason it was not deleted for the lack of use, which means if the word is not used too much in the Quran, we are talking about the word bi'ism. The word which is not used too much in the Quran, it was not deleted, the letter Aleph, because of the lack of use. So because that word in the front of the name of Allah, Muslim, they have to repeat it all day long, then they had to delete it to make it easier to read. You see, they are not saying Allah is the one who made it this way. This is what the Muslims did. You see here, Yahya ibn Tabab said, don't, it's not deleted them except when it is in the front of the name of Allah only, because of their a lot of use. Google translation not too much accurate, but it's clear, right? So because a lot of use, the Muslims decided, did Allah says to the Muslims, oh, delete it because of a lot of use, or this is the opinion of the Muslims? Did Allah give them a verse in the Quran says, don't use it, don't delete it, this is the correct way? No, but because a lot of use, Muslim, they keep using Bismillah. So in order to be saying bi-ism, which is hard to recite and to sing the Quran, because remember the Muslim, they sing the Quran. So when they sing it, if they want to say bi-ism, it's not good. So bism, you know, so to make the song nicer, they deleted letters from the Quran. So, and this is the opinion of the Muslim. This is not my, this is not me saying that. You can go right now and check this fatwa, and this is the fatwa number 505507, and this is the official, your Islamic official website, Islam Web Fatwa. You see in the top it says fatwa.
Yeah, I mean that's a bit funny. CP, I've got just one more question for you. That's regarding chapter 31, verse number 6. وَمِنَ النَّاسِ مِنْ يَشْتَرِي لَهُوَ الْحَدِيثِ. What does it mean, lahu al-hadith, since there's no honest translation for this verse?
Well, the word lahu can come with many meaning. One of them is a women, you know, like Allah, he said in the Quran, if we want to have fun, to have sex, then we will take lahu from our kind, and he meant by that a women from our kind. However, in the verse you quote for us, it is about you know, like music, songs. So those, like here, if you read here with me, وَمَا الْحَيَاةُ إِلَّا الدُّنْيَا إِلَّا لَعِبٌ وَلَهْوٌ, which mean life is nothing but women and fun and to entertainment. So what here he's saying, those who do waste their time speaking about something except God. This is lahu al-hadith, which means something is not worthy. It's for fun. So those who do that, those are the ones who Allah he hate. He don't like them. This is why Muhammad he said that the one who play chess, he is doing or music, or he is doing lahu al-hadith. Lahu al-hadith is singing, is a music, you know, or somebody talking, telling story or anything except you are not talking about Allah and about Islam. It is lahu, the speech for fun, talking for fun, singing for fun.
Well, what if it means, and among the human is he who buys for himself? Statement, hadith. Lahu means for himself. First of all, there's a corruption of vowels here. It's lahwa. Lahwa is not even a word, by the way, if you read it according to the vowels.
I'm trying just to get what you are talking about.
It's chapter 31, verse number 6.
Yeah, what it says in the front of me, ومن الناس من يشتري له الحديث يضل عن سبيل الله بغير ما علم ويتخذه هزوا أولئك لهم عذاب مهين. Yeah. Those who take or they, let us say, the word yashtari mean buy. So the one who spend his time or even his money for the sake of what it's called talk for no purpose, not for the purpose of Allah. He is doing that so he might deceive people from the guidance to Allah. And those who they are doing that for fun or to make jokes or etc., those Allah is going to humiliate them and he is going to torture them. Now if we go to the Quran interpretation for this verse, you will find that according to Muslims, most of the Muslims agree that this is about music. Let me see if I can find you in the hadith. Muhammad.
So music is a hadith now.
Here we go. You see here, anything like Muhammad, he added many things to this chapter. So read with me here. The message of Allah, SAW, said, do not sell slaves, female singers, not purchase them, nor teach them to sing, and there's no good in trading in them, and their prices are unlawful. It was about the like that of this ayah was revealed, and among the mankind who purchase idle talk to divert from Allah way. So Muhammad, he have no problem for you buying girls, selling girls, but if you are buying them and selling them and those girls are bought for singing, Muhammad, he don't approve that because the music and the singing is haram. This is what he meant by lahu al hadith. You remember I told you the word lahu originally, it's mean women.
Well, there's a Quranic verse as well. Innahu haza lahu wa haqqul yaqeen.
No, that's different. That's different. Lahu sometimes it comes something and something else. Here it's about fun. Lahua, there's lahua and there's lahu. Lahua, it is. It means it is. And lahu, it mean fun. And the fun here in Arabic language mean women. This is why in the Quran says, if we want to have fun, which mean women, he said we will take it from our kind. If we go in the Quran here, لو أردنا أن نتخذ لهوا اتخذناه من لدنا. If we want to take fun, we will take it from our kind. If we go to the interpretation, we find that Allah is saying that if we want to take women for sex, to have a child from her, then we will take it from those who they are the virgins, the black-eyed houri, and the angels, right? Chapter 21 verse number 17.
Or maybe this could have an understanding Allah could make something for himself.
Some words appear for somebody who don't speak Arabic, they appear, they sound the same, but they are not the same, right? However, here the word lahu in both chapters we are reading from, it's about women for fun and for fun, generally speaking. So here it says, had we desire to find some diversion that in which provides diversion in the way of partner or a child, we would have found it with ourselves from among the beautiful eyed houris. This is lahu, as we said, it's a female, or the
Well, that's
angels.
according to the scholars. I'll be honest with you, these Muslim scholars are retarded. They can't even count alphabets in a verse.
It doesn't matter as long the Muslims are the one who believe in this and this is their scholar. We have to go and show them
Yeah,
what they believe.
sadly, majority believes in this nonsense.
No,
That's just
actually, not
weird.
sadly. This is not sadly. This is good. The Muslim today, they are trying to deny the scholars to get away from the stupidity of Islam, because this is what Muhammad meant. He is saying, if we want to take a woman for fun, we will take it from our kind. Then here we have a problem. How he say Allah that he will take a woman from his kind? It says here from ourselves. You see, the Muslims, when we say why Allah, he say we. They say we. It's just a word meaning our majesty. You know, like we the king, right? We the etc. So Allah he used it, but here they cannot say that this is we mean we the king, because now Allah is going to have sex with we. He's
Well,
talking
this
about,
could also have understanding. It whatever Allah creates, it's from Allah because everything is from Allah.
no. You
So Allah
see,
makes a partner for himself.
no. You see, Allah here is talking about what? Allah is talking supposedly. I'm not going to take a child or a wife from those who they are in the earth, which like Mary.
Yeah.
He's answering about Mary. Allah, if you want to take, he will take from ourselves. Who is the ourself? Is his kind who is in heaven. Mary is not.
Yeah.
Mary is a human being creature.
Human
The
being.
beautiful eyed is a hur who is created in heaven. So Allah is telling us here what kind he want, and the kind he want is ourself. Ourself here present what? In Arabic the word is ladunna, our kind. In Arabic actually, when I say from ladunni, it's mean from my blood. Like, you know, I say my son is from my ladun, which means from my blood. He's my son.
It's just like every ruh is from Allah. Just same concept, similar.
Yeah, it is exactly. It is from my family, my tribe, my kind, my people. This is what ladunna mean. So here Allah is saying, if you want to take a partner, and he is counting two kind of creatures: female women who are created only for the heaven, those are not for the earth, and angels, if you notice with me here, and which both of them they share one thing, they are from the heaven. So our self is my kind. Who is the kind of Allah is the one who is in heaven. And by Allah saying from our kind, then we need to ask ourselves how Allah is equal now to marry a woman if he is not a man. How Allah he says if we want to take a partner, which means a wife or a woman, we will take it from the beautiful eyed women. If Allah is not a man, how Allah is going to have sex with this woman? You know?
Yeah.
I hope people are understanding what I'm trying to say here. If Allah is not a man, so what this point of this stupid statement here? I mean, if I want to take, I will take it from the black-eyed women. But are you a man? No. So what do you would do? What do you? How you will have
Well,
sex
the
with this woman?
purpose is, I believe, that Allah's not taking anything, nothing's happening.
Well, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it is possible if Allah want, he will take still the black-eyed women, and he's the one who's saying that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as long it's possible, it means it's possible to, if you want, he can have sex. But God is not a man supposedly in Islam. So what he is? That's mean he have a, you know, remember
Well,
that
the Quran does not speak of who Allah really is, a man or not. Allah's not a man, definitely.
it doesn't matter. The Muslim, they all of them, they agree that Allah is not a man, and Allah nothing like Allah, but the beautiful eyed women are human. So how we can make partnership between God
Well,
and a
they're not
human?
human. According to the Quran, they're new creation. There's something else. Khalaqul
But
Jadid word is being used.
no problem. But you see, when you say that they are going to be your spouse must be a human. Otherwise, they are having sex with animals.
Well, the Quran also says you will be khalaqul jadid as well. You will be a new creation.
No problem, but still they are a human being. There's no Muslim.
Yeah, you can say that advanced humans or something.
There's no Muslim who will say that the Hur are not a human. They are a human.
And question, CB, what is your understanding of the word Masjid al-Haram? What does it mean?
Masjid al-Haram is the place where is like the sacred place of worship. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean it's a Mecca.
I don't know which dictionary says that haram means sacred. Haram means forbidden.
Sacred. Haram is forbidden. Yes. So it is like because remember in the Quran, Allah he said that those who they are not Muslims are najis, therefore they cannot enter that space.
Yeah, I do agree with you. The masjid is haram on them.
Yeah. وإنما المشركون نجس فلا يقربوا المسجد الحرام.
That's a correct understanding.
So why it is sacred mosque? Because the mushrikun, not everyone is allowed to enter to it. Only the Muslims. For the Muslims, only the one are clean, and the rest of mankind they are filthy, dirty, according to Islam.
Well, they installed the black stone in the Kaaba, so they are the same najis people today.
Well, this is what they say. The Muslim, they believe that they are the best of mankind and they are the most clean people. But as we know that the Prophet, he was full of lice and he used to take shower with dead dogs and women blood from period. So I don't, obviously here.
Yeah, and they consider all this stuff holy. The guy who wrote those hadiths is, just clearly mocking Muhammad, and they take it seriously and believe in that stuff. They think it's holy.
Nobody is mocking Muhammad because the one who wrote those hadith are Muslims and they are their scholars. So how?
Well, see, if I existed 1400 years back, and if this was a reality, this really happened, I would not have written it down. I would not have done that. I would have given him a positive image. So these people were not Muslims. And honest, if you see Muslims of today, they're hardly honest. Hardly you will find honest people among them.
Okay,
especially
hold on. Let me ask you then. Why then not even a single Muslim reject those hadith? And the Muslims are aggressive people, and I think you are a Muslim yourself, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why nobody announced that An-Nisa'i, the Imam An-Nisa'i, should be killed for saying that? Do you know that if somebody insult the Prophet, they believe kill him, right? That's what Muhammad said. So if somebody insult Muhammad, kill him. Why none of the Muslims says, well, you know what? This guy Abu Dawood, this guy An-Nisa'i, this guy At-Tirmidhi, they are the enemy of Allah and they are not Muslims and they are fabricating stories about Muhammad. Why nobody made a fatwa against them to be killed?
Well,
and why the Muslims
why
the Muslims are printing those hadith and publishing them and accept them?
TB, the best answer to this question is chapter 6 verse 112.
What that?
It's quite clear that they are the devils.
Who?
If you can bring that verse up, chapter 6 verse number 112.
Who is the devil?
These people, these who wrote the hadiths, Bukhari, Abu Dawud, and everybody else, they were the jinns, they were possessed by the jinns.
Yeah,
and those who believe in them, they have a disease in their heart.
Okay, but Muhammad himself, as proven by Muslims, and that he was possessed by the devil too. So just because we don't like what they said, then we say they are possessed by the devil. That's all. Same time, why you are blaming them? The chapter you are quoting for me, chapter 6 verse number 112, it says Allah is the one who made for every prophet an enemy of the devils. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
What the purpose of Allah doing that?
Well, the purpose is to expose those people. It's exposed. It's been.
Why he made them? Well, no, this is not the question. The question why he made them enemies to Muhammad.
To expose people with disease in their heart, those who do not believe
they
in
are victorious. They are the one who fabricated, and they are the winner, as according to you.
Yeah, they are the winners. Yeah, they are the winners.
Yeah, but supposedly Muhammad, Allah, he told him that I am, I am protecting you, so nothing will harm you. So how he protected Muhammad, and Muhammad is harmed by those people, and how come all the Muslims believe in them? Because if those people are the one,
most of the Muslims, they're just sinners. They just believe in that nonsense.
Yeah, but Muhammad himself proving that he is the one is possessed. Because
Well, they made him
let me ask you, can you read
barbaric
for me?
and
Can you read for
stupid.
me? Can you read for me chapter 40, verse number 33?
Let me get that verse.
Let me put it in the screen for people here.
Verse number 23.
40, verse number 33.
14, right.
40, not 14.
14. Verse number 13, right?
33.
33, sorry.
Chapter 40, verse number 33.
And the day you will turn your backs fleeing, there is not for you from Allah any protector, and whoever Allah leaves astray, there is not for him any guide.
Okay. So can we blame those people? Who is the devil? You quote for me that Shaitan is the one who will deceive people, right?
Yeah.
But the verse confirmed that the one is deceiving them is Allah.
Well, Allah can do anything.
No.
Allah plays both sides.
This is not the point. The point is the one who Allah deceived, no guidance for him. Does it say that?
Even Satan was deceived by God.
By Allah, not by
Yes.
God. Okay. Now hold on.
That's what Satan said,
Okay.
that you
So
have
why we
put
are
me,
claiming
so I will
why we are
mislead
claiming
humanity.
why we are claiming Al-Bukhari? Let's say Al-Bukhari was a liar. So why we are blaming Al-Bukhari if all the deception is coming from Allah anyway? Who is the one who deceived Al-Bukhari?
Well, this is the point where I would say that Allah knows best, and what Allah is doing is the right thing.
No.
Those people deserve to be.
This is not a true answer, because you know the story of Adam and Musa, right? When they have a debate.
Adam and
Musa's. When Adam,
they had debate with each other.
yeah, they have a debate.
That's not from the Quran, I believe.
Well, this is from the Hadith.
Yeah, Hadith. Yeah, I've heard that debate.
Yeah. So when they have a debate, and this is something all the Muslims agree upon, and it's part of the Islam to
Yeah,
believe in the destiny, according to the to Muhammad, that Adam, his fate of sin was written for him 40 years before he was created. So we can't blame Adam for being deceived, because Allah wrote that before he created him. Correct?
well, whoever wrote this hadith sure had a stairway into heaven or something. That's a revelation.
What do you mean?
This is nonsense hadith. I mean, they just make up stuff. These, hadith fanboys, they just love making up stuff. This is another made-up story.
But
Just to, make Islam
isn't it destiny and fate? It is from the Quran.
Well, destiny is in the Quran, but if you fulfill it or not, that's a different story. Then Allah says, I will inform you what you have accomplished of your destiny. So this is a bit complicated.
Okay, let us see. No, let's see. It's not complicated. Let me make it simple for you. If we let me try to do this. Okay. Chapter 2, verse number 212. It says, it is beautified for those who they are kuffar, the life. It's beautified by who?
Yeah, by Allah.
Okay, so
like successful people like Bukhari and Abu Dawood and the Khalifas.
So Allah he made them misguided, and Allah is the one who made them see things in different way. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Allah
So
is not unjust.
so what is the
anyone.
fault of those people? What is the fault of those people?
Allah knows best.
Okay, that's a good answer. Allah knows best. All right. So what if we go in chapter 2 verse number 213. It says, Wallahu yuhdi man yasha ila siratin mustaqim. And Allah, He guide who He wish to the straight way. So it
True.
was at the end of the day, it is the wish of Allah. It's not your wish.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is also one of the last verses of Surah Al-Insan where Allah
Right.
says, take a will with Allah, but you will, do not will, I
No
will.
problem. Okay. So now everything you join Islam, you leave Islam, you became like al-Bukhari, you became like a Christian prince according to Islam. It is Allah will. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree.
Okay. So what is my why I will go to hell?
I have absolutely no idea, but Allah might have mercy on you because
No.
if you read about
You see,
Jesus
I
in
don't
the
care about Allah. Allah does not exist. But I'm asking you, if you just agreed that it is Allah who made me Christian prince, Allah made me to refuse Islam, Allah made me attack Muhammad, Allah made me insult Muhammad, Allah made me right now speaking to you. So why Allah is going to punish me for what He made me? Is that justice?
well, that's something Allah knows. I can't answer on this stuff
Can you read
because
for me
I
chapter
haven't
2?
had Allah.
Can you read for me chapter 2 verse number 272?
Let me chapter 2 verse 272. Not upon you is responsibility for their guidance, but Allah guides whom He wills. And whatever good you spend is for yourself, and you do not spend expect seeking the countenance of Allah. And whatever you spend of good, it will be fully repaid to you, and you
Okay.
will not be wronged.
So why Allah is saying in different verses, as example, chapter 9, verse number 29, O Prophet, fight those who don't believe in Allah. If it is not his responsibility to guide them anyway, or to force them to convert to Islam, this is
That's
it.
self-defense.
Huh? What self-defense?
That's
Muhammad
self-defense.
attack. No, it says fight those who don't believe in Allah, not the one who fighting you. The Christians and the Jews, the Christians specifically, never fought Muhammad. Actually, they are the one who gave him refugee army to attack the Roman who never attacked him. He sent a letter
Well,
with Dahi
yeah.
al-Kalbi.
That's not in Quran, by the way.
He
He
said,
fought anyone.
my friend, no, it's in the Quran. It's in the Quran. Muhammad in the Quran, chapter 9, verse 29 says, fight those who don't fight to kill those who don't believe in Allah, not fight to kill those who fight you.
Well, if you look at the context, that's only in Makkah.
My friend, those Christians are not in Mecca. The Christians he's talking about, it was the Christians in Bilad al-Sham in Syria. Those have nothing to do with Mecca. This is why Muhammad, he prepared an army and he went to Tabuk, but he could not make it. He could not accomplish his mission. It was a failure, and he came back. After that, the Muslims continue by the children of Abu Sufyan. So Muhammad, he received a chapter from his God saying that fight them, kill them for not believing. But this verse saying it's not your duty to make them believe. It is Allah who will make them believe. Did Allah make anyone believe?
Well, that's all up to Allah. I can't really answer on this one. These are the matters of Allah.
Yeah, but Allah here saying it's not for you. It is me who will guide them. But Allah in different verses says, I am the one who misguide and I am the one who guide. So he's saying here clearly, Muhammad, you are just a guy to deliver a message. That's all, right?
Yes, Muhammad is just a
Okay.
delivery guy.
So
That's
why he
it.
asked him to go and wage army and go and attack and kill and whoever don't believe in Allah, kill him? Why he is ordering him that cut the hands and cut the legs? And this is not the message delivery. A message delivery is somebody he deliver a message, and after that he have not no business to do. But
Well, there's a story behind this
wanna cut,
because,
no, listen, a person
yeah,
wanna cut my hand and cut my feet, he is not a messenger no more. Do you agree?
yeah.
Okay, so that's a contradiction. But here the whole idea is Muhammad, when he was weak, he have no army to kill and to destroy. He said, well, I do my duty. I'm okay, I'm okay. I will tell you the truth, and bye bye. Nice meeting you. Yeah, because now he is not a powerful man. But when he is a person who is a powerful man, the story is different. The Quran confirmed that everything happened by the will of Allah. Anything, you know.
Yeah, true.
Okay, so everything you do is Allah doing, not your doing. which means the reward and the punishment of Islam is stupid, because Allah, he should reward himself if I do good, because he is the one who did it, not me.
Allah also says somewhere in the Quran that if I knew any good in them, I would have guided them.
Yeah, but this is contradiction with Allah, because if Allah, he is the one who knows.
Yeah. Allah doesn't know any good in them.
And you see, okay, Allah, he do not know, but Allah is the one who decide for us any good and any bad anyway. I mean, he is the one who wrote for us before he created us if we are going to be bad or good. This is what destiny is about. So why if he knew, what he mean if he knew they have a good, he will guide them, when he is the one who wrote the good and the bad of them? If I before I created the man, if I am God, before I created him, and then I decide you know, to make your destiny, and this destiny is something you cannot escape. It's what I wrote for you. The Quran says we created everything by destiny. You know, everything we made is by a measure. And what he's talking about is talking about everything will happen to you in your life. Before you are created, he decide your destiny, what you will be. So how we can punish someone for destiny? He have no
Well, they
choice.
are destined from the side of Allah, but it depends on the person as well. If he really wants to follow his destiny and be a Muslim, or he does not want to fulfill what is destined for him.
But everything I do is written for me before he created me.
Well, it doesn't say in the Quran that everything is been written. Allah says Allah knows, but Allah does not say it's already been written.
No,
That is
no.
from the hadiths, actually.
No, actually, you know, there's a let me see how I can explain that to you.
Yeah, sure.
If we let us do this. Okay. In chapter 13, verse number 26, it says that Allah is the one who give as he wish, and he is the one who decide, he decree. He decree what exactly? Chapter 13,
Whatever
verse,
Allah wishes.
yeah, he decree what?
But that's the point. It's not. It doesn't actually say that it's been written down and everything, but it's
No,
decreed that
decreed
this should happen.
decreed what exactly? I'm asking you. Decreed what?
That Allah has made up His mind
About what?
about guidance, misguidance, anything.
So he made up his mind about your guidance or your misleading. So you are not created yet, but Allah, he made his mind.
You can say that.
Okay. If we go to chapter 87, verse number 3, it says, وَالَّذِي قَدَّرَ فَهَدَى. What does that mean? Chapter 87,
destined.
verse number 3.
He made a destined. Qaddara means destiny.
Thank you very much. So Allah, he is the one who made a destiny, and he guide, which means this destiny is what is going to decide for you. It doesn't matter what you do, you know.
Well, this destiny could be guiding to old age, guiding from the mother's womb safely.
No. Qaddara is what he decided for you before he created you. This is his decree. He decree. All right.
Yeah, decision. You can say that because
right.
they have been.
But this is not after. This is before he created you. So he made a decision, and his decision uh, you know, is made by Allah, and whatever Allah He wish. Like if you go to chapter 87, verse number 7, it says, "Except what Allah want." I mean, at the end of the day, it's what Allah want, and what Allah want. In that verse I gave you, it says it clearly that except what He decree and He guide after that. Degree and He guide who? Degree and He guide those who He decided to guide. And so it is His decision, not your choice. So the question then, why I'm going to be rewarded or punished if it is Allah who decide who is going to be guided, who is going to be misguided?
Because Allah knows what we do not know.
No,
That's
no, no,
that
no.
I
This
believe
is,
is the
you see, He
answer.
decreed for you before He created you. He did not wait. This is not about knowing. You see, this is about He decreed. There's a difference between I know and I decree. The decree here, He is making your fate, and your fate is something you cannot escape. It's something
Yes,
you
everything from faith to lifestyle to
okay.
education,
So
everything.
everything He decided for you before He created you. So why He is going to punish you for something He decreed for you?
Well, you're asking me why. How can I answer you on this
I'm
one?
just, we are having a conversation. So this is here. There's no justice, and it's very confusing and very not smart. So if I am the one who decree for you to be a Muslim, and Allah is the one who decree for me to be Christian, why Allah want to punish me for He decree for me to be Christian?
Bro, what can I say?
Okay. And here, as you see, you told me there's nothing in the Quran like this. No, it says that Allah He decree for you. Decree. You will see here. You will see if you focus with me with the words. And this is something most of people don't do. It says He decree and then guide, not guide and He
Yep.
decree. Okay, so the decree come first.
Degree first and
Okay,
then guidance.
all right. That's mean the decision is made before the guidance, and the guidance is to follow.
Yes, the guidance could be anything.
All right.
Guidance could be
So he
misleading.
determined already. He determined already who He will guide and who is the one who will do good or evil. As you see, this is the Muslim interpretation. So what kind of religion? This God is going to punish me for something He determined, He decide. He want to punish me for something is not my choice.
Yes.
Then that means it doesn't make sense, and this is a stupid religion.
Okay, what is your understanding of this verse 36, chapter number 36, verse number 12?
Chapter 36, verse number 12. I will not give you my understanding. I will give you what Muslims understand it, because at the end of the day,
No, I'm sick of their understanding. They come up with weird stuff after another. They just lie
no
just too much.
problem. But
Don't even call
we
them
have to
Muslims.
show what the Muslims
Right?
believe. Okay. Uh, we are the one who resurrect people from death, and we are the one who wrote what they gave, and their what they left behind, and everything is let us say um, let us say calculated or registered uh, by us, with the clear numbers or
Yes,
clear.
what they accomplished and left, what they put forth and what they left behind of destiny, I believe. Is that true?
No, no, yeah, this is their destiny before He created them. It's written already. We are the one who bring people to death. All right, and we are the one who wrote before what they did. So we wrote what they are going to do before they do what they did. وَنَكْتُبُ مَا قَدَّمُوا وَآثَارَهُم. This is actually what the Muslims agree with it too. So we wrote, that's the Muslim believe that Allah He wrote in His preserved tablet everything, right? What He wrote, including your destiny, everything written there.
So what is they have left behind and what they have put forth? What is that thing?
What? No, there's nothing is called left behind, and nothing is really put forward. It is something He is saying to you. Everything you did in your life, which you live, you present, or if you are a person who died already, everything is written by Allah before you are created, and we are the one who resurrect you from death anyway, and we have everything you did written by us before you do it, and everything is preserved. It's not going to be lost. So you die or not, that will not make any difference. And because we have it before we created you.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what the Muslims themselves they agree upon. I'm not even saying
Well,
what.
this is their understanding, but the verse does not literally say that what's being written.
Well, you have to, you know, the same as the Muslim. I don't want to do what the Muslims do to the Bible. We have to connect the dots. We cannot take a verse out of the Quran and we say this is exactly what we want to understand. We have to match it with all the verses we quote already together, me and you, and then we understand that Allah is the one who made the destiny. He is the one who guide. He is the one who misguide. He is the one who decides for you everything before he created you. We spoke
Well,
about
that
Allah
is true.
decree. Okay, so now we just add this one which you mentioned to the other ones, and they will complete each other. So before you are created and after you die, nothing will change. Everything is written. That's all what the verse is saying. Now, because you are trying to escape the hadith, that will make it supposedly hard on me or harder. But the hadith confirm all of this. Muhammad, he said it clearly that even a child, if he die, not necessarily he will go to heaven, because Allah he wrote for everyone where he will be before he created him, regardless if he commits sin or not. If we go to the hadith, we will find Aisha. This is on Sahih Muslim, and the Muslims agree upon this hadith, that Aisha, she thought that a child who is born, an infant who die in a very early age, she thought he will be a bird from the birds of heavens. He will be a sparrow. So Muhammad, he did not like what Aisha she said, because she's wrong, because Allah decide who will be in heaven and who will be in hell regardless of their sin. So Aisha is speaking logic. She thought, because this person, this is child, never commit sin. She is saying here the following, if we read together, it says, Aisha, she said, Allah Messenger, there is happiness for this child who is a bird from paradise, for it commit no sin, nor has reached the age of sin. So it's clear now that this person, this child, is very baby, the little baby, is not even like 5 years old, or it's just little baby, mostly is an infant, and he
Right.
commit no sin. So this is the logic of Aisha, and I agree with Aisha with her logic. He said,
And he committed
Aisha,
no good deed as well,
yeah,
by the way.
yeah. So Aisha's, he said to Aisha, peradventure, which means watch, don't be stupid. It may be otherwise, which means it might be he'd be the bird of hell. Why? Because Allah created for paradise who are fit for it while they were in their father lions, and he created
Just
for
like in
hell.
CP, can I say something? Just one thing.
Yeah.
Do you know that angels will serve birds of paradise in Jannah? You know that there's a verse in the Quran that they will have meat of any bird they desire in the paradise. So we'll be eating like children.
Well, the Quran is full of stories and they are funny. Uh, but for me, I'm trying to confront the destiny, which is proven Islam to be stupid anyway. Because as long as the Muslim they keep repeating for us saying that Islam is religion of justice and Allah is all justice. So where is the justice that this child he is going to go to hell, but yet he never commits sin? The Muslims they try to say to us that you go to hell because of sin. Then we find that Adam's sin, it was the sin of Allah, and my sin is the sin of Allah. And you commit sin or you don't commit sin, it doesn't matter. You might go to hell, you might go to heaven based on Allah's decision. So Allah he decided before he created you, and your sin have
True.
nothing to do.
That's true. It's
Okay,
all up to Allah.
so what kind of this religion is? So why the Quran says those who do good deeds they will go to heaven and they have no fear, when everything in Islam is based on the opposite? Because it's not your deeds what will help you,
Allah also said if you're not a Muslim, if you do not believe in the Quran, Allah will waste your deeds like dust on a stone washed by the rain.
It doesn't matter. You see, there's tons of stories, but we want to focus on something very simple. You as a Muslim, it's not your choice to be a Muslim. Allah decree for you to be a Muslim, and the same for me not to be a Muslim. So then Allah, He says in the Quran that if you make a good deed, I will give you a reward. And then we find that your good deed will not help you anyway, because it is He decreed before He created you. So the Islam is a collection of stupid promises, because this is a contradiction. How the one who do good deeds will go to heaven and he have no fear? And then how He says that Allah, He made and decreed for you what you will be, and even the sin you do, was the wish of Allah. So why He says in one verses that Allah will punish me for my sin, in other verses says it was His wish to make me sinner, in other verses says it is Him who he guide or misguide, and it is Him who decide before He created me to be a sinner or a good person, and yet He is going to punish me for all His decisions.
Well, because Allah knows what's within you and what's within me.
No, no, no. He know nothing. We can prove that Allah know nothing anyway, because if
Well,
Allah,
that's different story then.
yeah, no, no, this is not different story.
That's a
Because
matter of belief.
if Allah do not know where the sperm is coming from, well, He cannot know what I would do, right? I mean, He's a God, but you do not know that the women have no sperm, and He think women have a sperm coming from the ribs. When we say Allah, He knows everything, that should be proven. What kind of God He think that the sun goes and travel every day and sit in its murky water, and the sun rise from a place and He found next to it place people? Uh, so when the Muslim says to us Allah knows best, Allah knows nothing. Allah is not exist. This is Muhammad. Muhammad, he copies stories from people around him, and he added to his book, and he claimed that this is his God talking, and you have to obey. And who dare to say this is stupid? Why the Muslims, they don't make an amazing science of the Quran speaking about women have a sperm coming from their ribs? We don't see one, not even one Muslim making video of the amazing discovery. Imagine if science discovered that women, yes, they have a sperm coming from their ribs. The Muslims will make us stories about it. But because nobody will believe in such a crazy thing, the Muslims, they hide it and they don't want to speak about it. Who is in the
Well,
world
you can
believe?
hide the Quran. It's forbidden to read the Quran if you do not read the tafsir. You cannot read the Quran. It's a crime, by the way, according
What,
to them.
what do you mean?
You cannot read the Quran unless you read the tafsir. It's a crime. Quran is misleading. Quran misleads according to them.
Who said that to you?
Almost all of the Muslims I've met so far.
Oh, so they said to you, if you read the Quran alone without the tafsir, is going to misguide you?
Yep, true.
Well, the Quran confirmed that. The Quran doesn't it say in chapter 3, verse number 7, that this Quran have some verses are clear and some are
Yeah, mutashabih,
right.
which means similar verses but unclear. Only Allah knows the mutashabih.
Okay, and what those verses will do?
And those who have a disease in their hearts, they will seek fitna
Hmm.
by seeking understanding to them. They will go outside the Quran for the understanding.
Okay, so Allah, He knew supposedly that in His Quran there is a problem, and the problem is that the Quran is going to be used to misguide people, but not because people are, let us say, not because the Quran is clear, not because the Quran is perfect, because the Quran is stupid. So people, they will have a chance to do stupid things with it. This is what he's saying. There's verses are clear and there's verses are not clear, and those who have sickness in their heart, they will use the ones is not clear too. So why Allah don't make it clear?
Just to mislead them and expose them. How they seek fitna through those
No,
verses.
but it says, my friend, it says nobody knows their meaning save Allah.
Yeah, that's why Allah says that they
No,
will go outside the
yeah,
Quran
no, but you
seeking
see
meaning.
that, let me explain to you. If I give you a book and I say to you, this book is the book of guidance, can I say that some of it is book of guidance and some of it is book of shaitan? or all of it is book
Well,
of
CP,
guidance?
if you ask me, even I don't know all of the Quran. I haven't met a person who knows
No, no,
all of the
forget it. I'm
Quran.
not talking about all the Quran. I'm saying if I give you the Quran, you as a Muslim, do you accept the Quran as a book of guidance or the book of misleading?
I accept it as a book of guidance.
Okay, but here the verse saying to us that there is a part of Quran is a part of misguiding, not
Yes,
guidance.
that's what I do. I do not seek interpretation.
Okay, no, no, no. You see, it doesn't matter. You
I
seek
believe in the verses
my
literally.
friend. No, you need to seek interpretation because if you don't go by the scholars, you try to seek it by yourself anyway.
Yes, I seek it by myself because
Okay,
the
okay. Now
interpretation
let
is
me
from
ask you.
Allah.
Let me ask you. What is the verses which is misguide people? Which ones? Can you name them for me? How I will know
I
which?
think the best example is Allahu malaikatu yasallu ala nabi.
Hmm.
I think it's 33:56. That's the best verse.
Why?
Well, they end up worshipping Muhammad according to that verse. They
Well,
twist the translation for the verse.
right, but still, this is not really will make people. I mean, this
I
is
think it has misled many.
yeah. Well, there is okay, but the Muslim don't agree that this is one of the ones they are mutashabihat. The Muslim they think that
Well,
this is
they,
very
they don't call it mutashabi because they love it. They love Muhammad. They love worshipping him.
okay.
They say in their
Okay,
salat,
what
assalamu
about
alaikum.
what about okay, let us see. Do you think that the first chapter Allah gave to Muhammad is from the mutashabihat, which mean the one nobody understand what they mean? The first one.
Which one is it?
The first
First
one.
chapter.
The first one.
Fatiha.
No, Al-Fatiha is not the first one.
No, I believe the Fatiha is the first one. I don't think chapter 96, Suratul Alaq, I think that's not the first one. That's just
What is your
nonsense.
proof? Do you have a proof?
Well, if you read Suratul Najm, it's quite clear in the Quran that Muhammad saw an angel descend from the sky,
Where it says
and
an
the
angel?
angel
Where
brought
it
the
says
Quran to Muhammad.
where it says the word angel? Can you show
Chapter
it to me?
50,
Huh?
chapter 53.
Yeah, but where it says the word angel?
It does not say the word angel.
So
He saw
what?
something in the
So you
sky.
see now you are contradicting yourself. You told me I'm not going to seek the understanding of the scholars' interpretation. I will seek my own. And now you came with the conclusion that this is an angel, but there is nowhere it says angel. So why you say the angel? But the
Well,
fact,
it's only Jibrail who brought the Quran, so it must be
hold on,
Jibrail. It
doesn't
must be
matter,
an
doesn't
angel.
matter, doesn't matter. Let us say God he sent an angel to Mary, but it's possible that God came down as the same what happened to Moses. Why we connect, here it doesn't specific who is the one is coming, except it says clearly that it is God, because look what it says here, uh, in verse number 10 it says فَأَوْحَى إِلَى عَبْدِهِ مَا أَوْحَى. Can you translate that one for me?
Maybe you can open the translation. My Arabic is not that
Yeah,
good.
it's okay. And you are the one who said, generally speaking, the Muslims, your brothers, they fabricate a translation, right? Here we will see a translation fabricated. فأوحى إلى عبده ما أوحى. What عبده mean?
Which chapter and verse is this?
What?
Which
The
chapter
same
is this?
chapter, the Najm. You mentioned to me a Najm, so I'm quoting from what you quote for me. Chapter 53, verse number 10.
Right, just a second. Verse number 10 it is. And he revealed to his servant what he revealed.
Okay. So actually in Arabic, Abduhu is his slave, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So is Muhammad the slave of Jibreel?
No, he is the slave of Allah. That is how Allah revealed
Hold
to
on.
his slave.
Okay. But all of this story is speaking about the same person who came down and he revealed. This is Allah. It cannot be the angel Jibreel. Otherwise, the angel Jibreel is the master of Muhammad. You see here, if you know a little bit Arabic, you will see it says, he continue, فَكَانَ قَابَ قَوْسَيْنِ أَوْ أَدْنَى, and he is so close that to the point he is like one bow or two from him, so close to him. فَأَوْحَى إِلَى عَبْدِهِ مَا أَوْحَى, and then he inspire what he inspired to his slave. So we are speaking still about the same person who just came down. Why he came down to inspire. Okay, how this is Jibreel, yet we call him Muhammad is his slave.
Well, that is how Allah speaks in the poetry. Since Quran does not speak of Allah speaking to Muhammad directly anywhere in the Quran, it was Jibreel.
Okay, can you show me where it says that only Jibreel spoke to Muhammad?
No, it does not say that.
Okay, so
no.
how you can you are the one who said I'm not going to go by the scholars because they give fast interpretation, but
no,
you are going
because the Quran says that it was Jibreel who brought this on his heart.
Well, you know, Jibreel is just one of the angels of God.
Yeah, angel.
Okay, so but here speaking about a guy who is Muhammad is his slave. It cannot be Jibreel. So we need to explain then.
I believe that Jibreel is excluded here, and that Allah is explaining how Allah revealed to his servant.
No. You see, he's talking about how he came down. You see here, if you read with me, I have big in front of me. When he was in the uppermost in the horizon, then he drew nigh and came down, till he was descendant to bows, and he revealed into his slaves. So the Muslim now, they made the he in a big text capital letter, but in Arabic we don't have such a thing. You know, Arabic there's no capital letter, there's no such a thing. So he is the same as he here, the same as he here. This is why he's coming down.
Well, Allah has written it in such a poetry deliberately to mislead few, to guide few. That is what I believe is behind how Allah wrote these verses.
Okay, all right, okay.
That is my personal understanding. I don't know with the scholars.
Let me ask you, where is Allah located?
I don't know. Allah is everywhere.
Where you get this from?
Well, the Quran says Allah is near to you than your throat. That's all I know. If you ask me where Allah is.
Hold on. There's some people they are asking why we are not streaming in YouTube. We are streaming in different channel in YouTube. For those who want to know, we are streaming in Facebook. We are streaming in different channel in YouTube. That's all.
I don't think you should have changed your channel.
It's Allah wish, my friend. What I can do. I mean, Allah decree.
Right.
Allah decree for me. I have to obey. Yeah. So anyway, Allah is exists everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a reference for that?
No, I don't have any reference. That's the only verse I have that Allah is near.
Where you get this from? Okay, let me ask you, what Allah mean?
Allah is just a name.
Well, everybody have a name. I mean, that's fine, but every name have a meaning.
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Okay.
No.
So the Muslim, they have a name for their God, but they do not know what the name mean. Do you know what is the reason for that?
Well, Allah says, I call Allah with any good name. I don't believe Allah has a fixed name. Allah is the word used by the pre-Islamic Arabs for the God. So that's why Allah picked up this word.
So Allah is a name exists before Islam, and the Muslim, they just hijack the new name, the old name, and they give it to their God.
Well, Allah spoke, and Allah said, this is the true Allah. The Allah you're worshipping is not true.
Okay. You know, you said to me that the first verse was given to Muhammad. It was Al-Fatiha, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bismillah.
All right. Then how you can explain this story here? Muhammad, he said that all the good names belong to Allah.
Yeah.
You call him Ar-Rahman, or you call him something else, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Chapter 17, verse number 110. If the chapter, the one you name Al-Fatiha, is the first chapter, why Allah, why Muhammad is explaining who is Ar-Rahman? Why he have to go? Why you have to explain who is this guy, Ar-Rahman? If he is already told you Ar-Rahman in the first chapter, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First chapter, he said Ar-Rahman. So why now He was answering. He was. What happened?
Rahman, I believe, is an attribute rather than a
It
name.
doesn't. No, it's a name. You see, because you know a little bit of Arabic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it say al asma?
No, it does not say.
It's in front of you on the screen.
Oh, oh right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't check
So
the
for
second one.
him,
It does.
all
Asma.
what asma mean?
Asmaul Husna.
Asma mean names, correct?
Yeah.
So it is a name. Okay. So now you said that the first chapter was given to Muhammad was Al-Fatiha, but Al-Fatiha start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
That's true.
Okay. Shouldn't Muhammad or his God tell us first who is ar-Rahman?
Rahman just means merciful. I don't think it really
No, no,
needs
my friend.
any
You see, it's a
introduction.
name. It's a name. It's a name.
Yeah, name explains itself.
Yeah, you see, people they speak Arabic too, and in that time of Muhammad, people they speak perfect Arabic. So there is no need for them to question who is a Rahman unless it is something else. They need to know what it is. So they know what the word mean. They heard the word before, and they told Muhammad, well, isn't it this is the guy Rahman al-Yamama, the guy who claimed to be a prophet? He's called himself Rahman and his God Rahman. So he called himself Ar-Rahman, he called his God Rahman, and now this is the only Rahman we know. So is it your God? That's mean this is the first time people they heard the word Rahman.
Well,
Otherwise,
CP, it's like if you're nice to me, I can call you Rahman as well.
no, you cannot. No, you cannot. You cannot. You cannot. Because the word Rahman, my friend, is not is a you see in Arabic when you add the letter al, two letters in front of a name, that's mean this person is one of its kind. This is why you see you when you as a Muslim you read the name of the Messiah in Arabic, you say Al-Masih, correct?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Isa is Isa, correct?
Right,
You
yeah.
don't say Al-Isa. You say
Yeah, we
Isa,
don't see Ali.
right? Isa Al-Masih. You don't say Al-Muhammad. You say Muhammad.
Yes.
Okay. Why Masih is Al-Masih? Because there's only one Messiah in the whole world.
Yes, there is one
All
Messiah
right.
sent
So
by
now the
God.
EL is a definition for what is unique and nothing like it.
For being unique, yeah.
Nothing like it.
That's,
Okay. So Al-Rahman here cannot be for a person like me. Because there's many people they are nice and kind and maybe nicer than me. When you call me Ar-Rahman and you said it's mean the merciful, that's mean there's no merciful like me. I am the one
yeah,
who
maybe to
deserve.
me, maybe to me, there's nobody merciful like you.
This is not no. This is I'm not talking about the language now. We are not talking about
Yeah,
how you feel. It's not about feeling. It's about language. So the
yeah,
Arabic
it's about
language is so clear. Here he's confirming that the name Ar-Rahman is a name, and Allah He deserve it for all the good names belong to Him. So those are the good names belong to Allah. But the question is, if Muhammad already received the Quran in chapter of Al-Fatiha, why he is waiting for this time to explain who is Ar-Rahman? He should say this verse in the beginning of the Quran, because now he said Allah, he said Ar-Rahman, he said Ar-Rahim. What about, okay, you said to us the second verse, you said, okay, you know what? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We call him Allah, we call him Rahman, we call him Rahim. It doesn't matter, for all those good names belong to him. That's wonderful.
yeah.
But as you see, he waited. If you are going by the order here, 17, but if you go by the order of revelation, it's about 50 chapter. So 50 chapter and the Quran have no word Ar-Rahman. But yet in the Quran today, the Muslims they have the word Ar-Rahman in every chapter, which means the Quran is nothing but a corrupt book. Because until this point, obviously, Muhammad, he never mentioned the word Rahman ever. And that the reason they are asking him about what Ar-Rahman is, because simply this is the first time he mentioned it. You getting my point?
Yeah, I can see your point.
Yeah, because you know, if I am your teacher and I say to you before iPad, and I explain it to you, and you attend my class every day, and then you will not ask me after 2 years what iPad mean, because already you know I told you. But because this is the first time, remember Muhammad, he received the Quran through many years. How many years Muhammad was receiving Quran?
Well, I can really explain that
20,
from the
20,
Quran.
21, 22 years, right? So if this is a chapter number 50, that's mean, let us say, let us give it 50%. That's mean Muhammad already speaking about his God 10 years.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and now he remembered to mention the word Ar-Rahman. Before that time, the word is not important. And then suddenly the word Ar-Rahman appear in the front of every chapter. How the word Ar-Rahman appear in the first chapter, then the one you call as, you consider as the real revelation, was sent in the beginning?
Well, GB, I don't go that deep. I think those are just names and just call upon him with any good name.
No, Muhammad, he was stealing the names. All the names he have is a theft from somebody.
Well, if you go by the tafsir, then of course.
Well, no, the tafsir is giving us history, the history written by Muslims. I mean, to assume that the Muslims,
Absolute lies there.
this is what you are doing for it. You are assuming that the Muslims are the enemy of Allah.
Yes, they are the enemies.
Okay, but you are a Muslim too.
Well, I don't think they're Muslims, they're mushriks, more of a mushriks. They have hijacked this word
Why
Muslim.
you don't say that yourself too? That because you deny the hadith, you became the enemy of Allah. Because the Quran says, "Ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul." You know what does that mean?
Quran also says, "Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem." That Quran is the word of Muhammad as well.
Okay, so Rasul and Kareem, that's wonderful. So you have to obey what Muhammad said. And what Muhammad
True,
said?
that's the Quran.
Muhammad speak only
Quran.
Muhammad he speak only Quran, Muhammad?
Well, he speak on his own, but those were not religious teachings.
No, but it says Ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasul. Ati'u Allah. Obey
that
Allah.
Means the Quran.
Okay, hold on.
That means
obey
the Quran.
Allah and obey the messenger. When you
Yeah,
how
if
you obey Allah? You obey Allah by obeying.
Okay. Atiullah wa atiul Bukhari wa atiul Rasul.
No,
it doesn't say something like that.
No, I'm not talking about the Bukhari. Forget about Bukhari. Obey Allah and obey the messenger. Okay, isn't it the Quran is how you obey Allah?
Yes.
Okay, then how you obey the Rasul, the messenger?
That's also the Quran. Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem.
No, you see, the Quran, when Muhammad he says Innahu laqawlu rasulin kareem, he got himself busted. He just confessed that this is not the word of Allah, this is his statement.
Well,
and that explains why the Quran is full of mistakes. As an example, as we told you, the women had a sperm coming from their ribs.
A transparent guy.
You see, if I obey God, didn't I automatically obey everything I need to obey? Why I need to say obey Allah and the messenger? Are they different in their teaching?
No, they're not different. They're
okay,
same.
Then there's no need to add. And what about add obey Allah and obey Muhammad and obey Abraham and obey etc.? I mean, there's no point. The whole point is that all those messengers supposedly are coming in the name of Allah. So why I need to add the name of Muhammad?
Is that because the Quran is coming from Muhammad?
Is that one of the verses which make Muslims misguided?
That's true. That's also one of them. The Shabir.
So Allah is making verses to misguide Muslims. So he's the devil.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't call him.
Yeah. Yeah. You just said, yeah, come on. You cannot take you cannot take it back. You just, okay, hold on. You say yeah or not? Okay. You just said that Allah is the one who made this verse to misguide the people, and you agreed.
Regardless, I said yes, yeah.
Okay, so Allah is the one who made this verse to misguide the people, and he is the devil. You said yeah by mistake or not, doesn't matter. So so he is more dangerous than the devil, because the devil now, you see the devil, if he come to me, he says go and do fornication, I will say to him, oh, Jesus said to me, don't do fornication. But now by having a verse in the Quran supposedly is coming from God, but this God himself is playing the devil. He is the one is making them worship Muhammad and obeying Muhammad, and whatever Muhammad is saying, I will go for it. So now which one I will follow, Allah or Muhammad? You just admitted that this is one of the verses made by Allah to misguide the Muslims. So what is the fault of the Muslims now if they follow and obey Muhammad?
They go outside the Quran. They cross the limits.
It doesn't matter. Allah told them to do that because He said, you have to obey the Prophet. So, say again.
Allah also says that this is the word of messenger, and those are kuffar who do tafarak in Allah and the Messenger. Those who differentiate between Allah and the Messenger. Allah says this and Muhammad says this. And even if you compare the Quran and the Hadith, the Sharia law versus the Quranic law, you know yourself there is a contradiction. There's a big
Yeah, but
contradiction.
for me, I don't want to go in like in a cave and try to dig the dirt. Or what I'm saying, that me and you agreed that this verse is very confusing, and you agreed that Allah He made it. This is one of the verses which will help the Muslim to be confused. Allah He made it for that purpose.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
So what is the fault? Let us say you are a Muslim, you are one of those who follow the wrong interpretation for this verse. Is that your fault, or this is the fault of Allah?
If I'm wrong, it's all up to Allah then. Because I think I've followed the logic. I've just been logical, and that's all.
Yeah, but you are just following the Quran. You did not do anything wrong.
No, I do not inject any interpretation in the Quran. I just take the Quran literally, and that's it. So if I'm wrong, it's up to Allah.
Let us say a Muslim, he didn't want to read any one interpretation, and then he come to a conclusion that the hadith, the verse here is saying, obey Allah and obey the Messenger, and then he understand it not because Al-Bukhari said, or because he understand it that we have to read the hadith. Who is the one who misguided him?
For a second, just forget the religion and everything. Just tell me something honestly. Just ask your heart. Can a pedophile and a pervert be a messenger of God?
Well, I don't want to make it to be
it's
limited.
A simple question.
Yes,
Can a pedophile and a pervert?
It's possible. It's possible if this God is a pimp in Las Vegas or something. It's possible.
No, why would God be? God is such a wonderful creator. Why would God do that? Can God choose a pervert and a pedophile?
The God of Islam, he is a pervert, so why not? He would not choose someone like him. Because isn't it the God of Islam promise you as a Muslim that you will go to heaven and you will have boys there? What the purpose of having those boys?
No, I don't believe in that interpretation. That's a Sunni interpretation.
It doesn't matter. The Quran,
so let's not discuss that.
This is not. This is not. This is not. No. Listen. The Quran. I'm not asking about interpretation. Here we go. The Quran speak that you will have little boys. What the boys there in the heaven doing? And they are very pretty. Why he describing their
The word is gulman. We discussed last time. The gulman in Quran, the word gulam is used for son, male son.
No, but those are it says that those are going to go around them, and they are very pretty, right?
The lineage would go around you. That's what.
No. You see in the Quran it says that they will not etc. They will not etc. And they will not have they will not have a children too. So those are not their babies. Those are exist already, the same as the virgins.
No, basically, there's a context to this verse. Allah says, "Those of your descendants who believed and they did good deeds, they will be the gulman."
Can you show me the verse?
I think it's 2 or 3, maybe 5, 6 verses before this verse. I've looked at this chapter some time ago.
Show me. Let us be sure.
Which chapter is this, by the way?
This is in chapter 52, verse number 24. 24, yeah.
52, 24. Right, just a second. Let me check. It's 52:21.
52:21. Okay, let's go there. والذين آمنوا واتبعتهم ألحقنا بهم ذريتهم. Okay, so those are you see, ذريتهم is their children's. Those people are died.
Yes.
Okay, if I die and I am, let us say, 70, when I die my child is not 1 day old. He is a man, and maybe he's dead too. Correct?
Yes,
so all
this
what the
verse
verse
is the understanding.
what this verse here is speaking of that those who die, actually it's a stupid promise, because why you are going to make their children go with them to heaven if they are not believers? So it's a stupid promise, but this has nothing to do with the boys. Those are
Who followed them in faith as
no.
well.
Okay, if you read the chapter, the one it says, and those boys, they are going to go around them. All right,
Yeah.
what they will do, those boys?
They're just going around. This is sort of metaphorical. It's about the lineage will be around them, going around them, their lineage, that they will be happy with their kids.
Yeah, but you know why? Okay, so why your lineage is a boy, but and you are an adult?
Boys from your lineage, it's talking about, because
No,
in Islam, men are the
hold,
rulers, men
hold,
are
hold on,
the
hold
in
on.
charge.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Let me show you something.
Well, CP, I have to leave in a bit because
All right,
it's late here and I've got some stuff to do.
okay, because if you go to chapter 56, just before you go,
Yeah, sure.
chapter 56, verse number uh, 17. All right, it says, I can read it from actually verse number 14 if you want, and then they are
Yeah.
going to be
Well
sitting.
done. The word is
They
here,
are
well
going to be
done.
sitting. Yeah, they are going to be sitting on beds, etc., and they will be reclining, facing each other. And then he says, "Yutufu alayhim wildanun." Is the
Well
wildanun
done.
different from the gulman?
Uh, the meaning is same. It's again your lineage.
Okay, but you
Gulman
see
means your
here,
boy.
but you see those people,
Well
they
done
are
means
no,
your
but
lineage.
you see those people, they are doing something. What they are doing in verse number 18?
They are going around.
Doing
They're
what?
doing tawaf.
Doing what?
Tawaf. Yutufu.
Yeah, but what they do when they do around you? What they do?
Well, they're just around you.
No, read verse number 18.
Let me check.
Read verse number 18. You will see what they are doing.
That's the pictures and cup from flowing stream. Yeah, they just surround you with glasses.
Yeah, but they are serving you. They are giving you things. So
Yeah,
those are going around you. Yeah, those are, you see, those are, you are the one sitting in the chairs reclining. Now your children's, if they are people who are Muslims too, they deserve to be in the chairs or the throne, reclining too. Why they want to be serving a Muslim? Why a Muslim want to be serving a Muslim?
well, because you're their elder, so they have to serve you.
That's not fair, because simply in I am in heaven now, and I go to heaven to work as a servant.
Well, it's out of respect.
What respect? You not give me a chance. And
Sorry,
why? What?
heaven will
So
forget
what the benefit
father
of those women?
and mother.
What those women they will do there? Anyway, thank you for calling me. Anyway, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
thank you for having a
Yeah,
discussion. It was nice speaking to you,
thank you.
and I will keep calling. I'll call you might be
No
some other
problem.
time.
Anytime, anytime. No problem. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Salam.
Bye-bye. All right. You know, this is the only way to escape the stupidity of Islam, is saying Allah knows best, Allah do not know, I do not know. And you know, obviously here, and all the Muslims agree that you know, Islam is a promising Muslim men, women, and children's in heaven. And the women, according to Muslims, not according to me, is uh, for sexual needs, and the boys, according to Muslims, not according to me again, is to serve you. And Muhammad in the hadith mentioned extreme scary numbers. And as you see here, you are going to be reclining in your couch, and you will be facing each other, and around them there is little young youth who they are very beautiful and very sexy. Now I don't see any reason for anyone to, you know, he can try to deny that, except that this is disgusting. Let us say, you know, I die as a youth, and then my father, he went to heaven. Why, if I go to heaven, I will be serving my father? Because that, you know, if you think about it, then my father, he have to be serving somebody else too. He will not be sitting there in the couch too. You know what I mean? Here it says that they will be lined in their couches. Okay, so if every son will be serving his father, then nobody will be lying in the couches except Adam. Are you getting my idea, guys? If every son will be serving his father, and he is the one the Quran is speaking about, youth, that's mean all of us, we will be youth in the heaven, and there's only one man there. His name is Adam, and that will be stupid because the Quran says, speaking about big numbers, all of you, not one person. So if everybody serving his father and he is a youth, because this is about youth, what if I am a father who have no youth? Who will serve me? Nobody. Anyway, but it's a good try. Fuad is trying his best. You know, Fuad and people like Fuad, who they are smart, they are trying to get away with the stupidity of Muhammad in the hadith. So what we do, we deny it all. We say whoever come with this is a stupid, is an idiot, is a crazy. But the Quran is full of this. And you know, here it says, there wait for them immortal youth. Would why it doesn't say immortal sons? No. Say sons, and the story is over. Their sons will be waiting for them. Those are unknown youth, unknown. They are not your sons. And what they will be doing? They will be serving you, and they will not bleed. According to Muslim, they will not bleed because they will drink, but they will not get a drunk. All right. But if you see all the description of this heaven, for me it's sound very stupid. Somebody is promising me a couch, and I will be reclining on the couch on my pillow. I mean, this guy is promising me pillow. I will go and buy 10 pillows now. Let me get some pillows for you, my friend. God, he promised me pillow. God, he promised me a couch. That the heaven, I will be sitting in the couch, and I will eat banana, and I will have a bracelet in my hand. Don't you see this is something stupid? And we will be busy doing joyful things with our women, which mean having sex. Yeah. And the women, when we enter heaven, they will be lined up in a river. It's called the river of heaven. And those women, they will be lined up from the two sides. When we enter heaven, it's like going in the Nile River, and women in the two sides, they are singing for us one song. Peace, 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 peace. Well, and there's the women, they are wearing no clothes and they are ready for sex. So I arrive to my room. I find women waiting for me. I wish I can play for you the videos where Muslims explain how the women in the heaven, they will attack you. Guys, it's a porn movie. It's a porn. The sheikh would know, like, they are not even feeling, they feel no, I mean, I don't know what to say. He would say to you, imagine when you enter the bedroom, they will jump on you. One, she will be sucking your tongue. The other one, she will be sucking your lips. The other one, she will be sucking your nipples. The other one is, is going in details. And you can tell, like, if I can imagine how this mosque smell if you were there, because I'm sure they will start doing masturbation. All of this is about sex, and all of those promises is about unjust, because a youth, he will be serving a Muslim who is sitting in the couch for eternity. And the promises does not make sense anyway. What couches? What about a big screen TV? I like to have big screen TV. What I will do in heaven? This is very boring. What about, what? I will give you the couch. I will give you the pillow. I will give you the bracelet. I will give you the youth. Give me internet. But Muhammad is making a promise for poor Bedouin men who never have any of those things. As simple as that. Those people, they are poor Bedouin. They never have a couch. They sleep in the ground. They never have a pillow. You must be like rich. The pillow for them is just to put their hand under their head and they sleep. In the heaven, there's a fountain. It's called Salsabil. Are you happy? There's a fountain waiting for you. What this fountain does? Anyone knows what this fountain? Who knows what this fountain do? What this fountain do? This fountain is the fountain of youth. Those children, those youth, they are youth because they drunk from the fountain of youth. And they will stay youth because they drink always from the fountain of youth. Science. By the way, guys, I wish I can show you how I look today. I mean, I look totally different because yesterday I stopped. I don't remember because I drank from many places. I cannot find where is the fountain I was drinking from, but I will try to find out. Today I look so young. I drank from one of the fountain of youth. It was, I think, Pepsi Cola, something like that. I don't think it's 7 Up because according to science of Taliban, 7 Up is haram because the Muslim in Pakistan and Afghanistan notice that if you walk 7 steps, you jump. And they say this is mostly because the conspiracy of the American making us drinking 7 Up. So when they are fighting each other, the Taliban and the Marines, the Muslim Marines, the Muslim Taliban, they walk 7 steps and jump, and that because of the 7 Up. So the American, they can shoot them easy, like boing, and the American is waiting for him. He shoot him. So 7 Up is haram now. But in the Quran we have a fountain. It's called Salsabil. Any Muslim can tell me what this fountain is doing there, and why it's called Salsabil? What does that mean? Is that a street? Is that a Salsabil Avenue? What are those details are for? A fountain is called Salsabil. What I will do with this Salsabil thing? Any Muslim? I mean, I'm so excited, man. I will have a fountain. It's called Salsabil. Are you kidding me? The God of the Christian don't have Salsabil. Hey, Christian, do your God have Salsabil? You don't. You don't. I mean, come on, we have to face it. It hurt. Your God, he don't offer you Salsabil. How? I mean, what life is without a fountain of Salsabil? And what life without a cup of wine mixed with gingerbeer? Anyone knows what gingerbeer? Who of you knows gingerbeer? What is gingerbeer? Salsabil, yeah. Anyone knows what gingerbeer? Who knows? What is the drink gingerbeer? Ginger. I mean, guys, imagine the God of Islam promising me wine mixed with ginger. Try it. It's disgusting. But do you know why he promised them ginger? Anyone knows why? Anyone knows why he added the word zanjabil? No. The Arab, they have a famous cheap drink. It's called ginger because they can dig in their desert and they find it there, right there. So Muhammad is making a poetry. Look with me. It's not, the purpose really is not about the taste. Otherwise, the taste is ugly. So here, you'll read here is end with what? Zanjabil. Muhammad, he wanted to continue the term or the tone, the rap. Salsabil. You know what I mean? If we go to the Arabic, let us go to the Arabic. So the purpose of it, it's not really it's not a drink. You know what I mean? Yeah. Salsabila, Zalzabila, Lallalila. This is why the promise became stupid. How in the world you are going to mix wine with zanjabil? Who of you right now is going to go and mix some ginger with wine? Ginger with ginger with wine? But he was just making a point. So the point is not really the meaning, it's just a stupid thing he is saying, you know. Like here, he end the sentence with menthura, thra. So now he have to end it kabira. He's just making a rap music. Sometime it work with him, sometime it doesn't work. Sharaban tahura. Sharaban tahura, a drink which is pure. Pure what? And here, one of the funny things, and you are going to wear a bracelet made from silver. Like, have you ever heard of such a stupid promise? A bracelet made from silver? Are you happy, Abdul? You will wear a bracelet made from silver. What do you want more? I mean, come on. What is the wish of any human being more than this? Their garment will be a fine green silk and gold, etc. bracelet of silver they will wear. Like, I mean, come on. I'm sure many of the Muslims are going crazy. And then Allah will serve you a drink. And what is that a drink? The drink is ginger and wine. What do you want more than this? I mean, this is amazing, so beautiful. The Arab, they used to they used to make tea. You see, tea is not a product. You see, there's many things the people they have misunderstanding, or I don't know how it came to exist. Like they say to you, Turkish coffee, right? Or Arabica coffee. What Arabica coffee? There's nothing called Arabica coffee. Middle East, our country is not a country who produce coffee. We never produce coffee. We cannot produce coffee, and we buy coffee. So how it became Arabica coffee, I have no idea. The coffee is coming from Sri Lanka, they call it Arabica coffee. They come in from Brazil, they call it Arabica coffee. But what is Arabica about it? I have no idea. We as an Arab, we did not receive the coffee until the occupation, until the Second World War. Before that, nobody drink coffee. What coffee? Can you show me where Muhammad was drinking coffee? Nowhere. What they drink? They drink zanjabil, ginger. Do we have any Muslim here? Want to say something? Anyone? Anyone? Anyhow? Any two? Any four? You know, if Allah can change His promises from Zanjabil to Pepsi Cola, I think He will get more people to join Islam. Right? I think so. I mean, something not right. Muhammad, he need to consider or reconsider what he is promising. Do we have any Muslim want to say something? Anyone? This must be a true God. Look at this here in verse number 15. Allah will serve you, the boys will serve you with cups made from silver. And the cups كانت قوارير. I mean, if you read the word قوارير, let me see. It's like a container. I mean, that's what a stupid religion. Let us see Shakir. Give a chance to Shakir. Transparent glass, guys. Allah, He will give you transparent glass. It doesn't say that there. You know, where is transparent glass? How it's made from silver, but it's transparent. Any Muslim can explain to us? I mean, are you stupid Muslims when you translate? How you make it transparent, but it's made from silver? Since when silver is transparent? This is see-through silver. Is that a see-through silver? Gold but transparent, what does that mean? It's very thin. It can break so easy. Anyway, you know, I think it's time for me to make some ginger because I want to lose weight. Ginger is good to lose weight. I guess the Muslims, Allah is trying to keep them in diet. Do we have any Muslim here? This man Muhammad, the Arab, they like ginger. They drink ginger in every from the morning until night. They like wine, so he promised them what they like: ginger and wine. What do you want more? And you know what? Not only that, I will mix it together. Are you happy? What else you want? What more I can give you? I cannot give you more than this. There is no choice. This is what Allah He have for a drink: wine and milk and honey and ginger. You like it, like it. You don't like it, excuse me, get lost. Hello. You know, do you know that in the heaven, in the open buffet of Allah, there's only meat of birds? Imagine you go and you are going to heaven supposedly, and now He's promising you whatever you wish, and then you find that in the table there's only bird meat, chicken. That's it. Read with me. Oh boy. Oh. Chapter 56, verse number 21. Let us see what chapter 56 is saying. Hold on. Things is getting more exciting. I mean, look at this, man. They will be in their thrones, which means it doesn't say throne, right? It says couches or beds. And with what? Gold, the price is stones. Those stones, guys, will be. It's like a, you know, it's like a throne, yeah. Reclining on them, facing each other. Round about them will serve youth, and they are very beautiful. With globettes, shining bricks, and cups filled out of a clear from the fountain of youth. Then they drink as much as they want, but they will not get drunk. And then you will eat from the fruits. You can select any fruit you want from the trees. Now, here a flesh of birds that they may desire. Only birds. There's no beef, no fish. What about, I want shrimp? So all my life, because I'm poor, I cannot buy shrimp when I am down in earth. I cannot eat lobster because it's expensive for me. Now I'm going to heaven, I will eat chicken again. And that is supposedly heaven. Where is the lobster? Where is the shrimp? I don't want chicken, you know. Yeah, the sweat of Muhammad, this is a different story. This is from the hadith. That Allah, He created the 124,000 prophet from the sweat of the prophet. But obviously the prophet used to sweat a lot. I think he was living in maybe in the Philippines or something. I mean, it was a humid there. Because Allah, He created from every drop of his sweat one prophet. Anyone knows how the prophet where he was, how he sweat? Anyone knows the story about the prophet's sweat? And from every sweat Allah created the prophet? Who knows? Anyone have an idea? Let us make the image more clear for you. Hold on. You see, I am the same as teacher. I would like to use a special effect presentation. All right. Let us see. Okay. According to the Muslims, Allah, He sent Muhammad in a boat. Anyone knows for how long? Anyone knows how long Muhammad he went in a boat? For how long? This is serious now, guys. This is not a bracelet or a, come on. This is not about ginger now. This is about going in the ocean for a long time. How long Muhammad he went in the ocean? Nobody knows. I'm really disappointed. I was thinking to increase your rank and increase your salary because the Muslims accuse me that I am paying people to come and listen to me. I'm paying Muslims to leave Islam too. Allah, He sent the Prophet in a trip, and the trip he did, he spent about 2,000 years in every ocean. There's an ocean of wisdom, ocean of tears, ocean. It's like, you know, you're watching the you know, what is Captain what his name, the Caribbean, the part of the Caribbean, Captain Jack Sparrow. So in every ocean the prophet he spent about 2,000 years, right? And during his trip in the ocean, which is very harsh, Allah was giving the prophet, he was, like, let's say, he was training him, you know, because imagine you are alone for thousands and thousands of years, and the water never end, from ocean to ocean, from ocean to ocean. And during these trips, Muhammad he sweat 124,000 drop of his sweat, and from every sweat Allah created the prophet. And for sure some of you is laughing, but this is a true story, my friend. Everything is created from the sweat of Muhammad. I will give you an example. Name for me one prophet you can prove to me by science that he is not created from the sweat of the prophet. Anyone? So I'm playing now the Muslim. I'm playing that as a Muslim, like because a Muslim that's not Koran. Who is a Muslim when I tell us? Hmm. By the way, the prophet, when he used to sweat, he sweat like perfume. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, true story. Actually, the hadith says that even the prophet, when he do, excuse my language, he do shit, his shit smell like perfume. And I changed in a Muslim to say that's not true. I can give you the proof and the reference. Any Muslim? Not only that, when the prophet he shit, not only his shit smells so good. In fact, the ground, the earth, open wide and swallow it like yummy, like the ground is waiting for it, man. I cannot wait. Oof, Oof. Unbelievable. Hmm. Any Muslim? Anyway, look like we are out of Abdul, so we have to give up for today. No Muslims? Don't use, guys, don't use a bad language in our chat, please. No bad language here. You can say whatever you want, but don't use bad language. Same time, you have to respect the Prophet of Allah. I think you people are jealous because you don't have the same smell as the Prophet. Yeah, I understand. Me as an Arab, we smell so good. I will give you an example. Once I went in an airplane, and I have like a bunch of guys next to me in the airplane, and they are really big, huge, and they are taking half of my chair. So all what I did, I took off my shoe, and the left is leave it for Allah. The people, they were like the seat before me, the seat after me, the guys next to me, they start asking uh, 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 the airplane host to change their chairs. I mean, it's a miracle because we smell so good. My socks will do the rest. You know, we are Arab. We smell so good. I mean, they can't even discuss that. Imagine this is the Prophet Muhammad, and now he is in his journey for 2,000 years in every ocean, and he is sweating now. True story. Oh, we lost connection. I don't know what happened here. Hold on. All right. I hope the connection is coming back to you. Do we have any Muslim here? Anyone? This is why, by the way, Muhammad, he used to have a red hair. You see, if you look at this picture, I think this is a picture of the Prophet Muhammad, and he used to wear a bracelet too. He used to color his hair blonde. He want to be redhead. What's wrong with Barbara? He talks and never support what he says. What do you want to say, Barbara? Like what? What you want to call me Barbara? You're a Muslim, Barbara? What do you think? You want to call me? Any Muslim, he is saying I say and I didn't support what I say. Well, call me and let us see if I am saying what I support or just I'm making things. But you know, we have to be honest that the prophet, uh, Allah, he created from his the sweat of his chest, not from the sweat of his ass, and that is really appreciated. I will be upset if I am a prophet and I am created from the sweat of the balls of Muhammad. That is not really a good news for me. But thanks to Allah, he created the prophets from the sweat of the chest of the prophet. I mean, this we have to be honest here. We have to be honest. So any Muslim wanna say this not true? Who is a Muslim wanna say that you are lying? Who wanna challenge me? Instead of wasting your time saying this is not true, what about you call me and get me busted? What do you think, guys? Hmm? Who wanna call me and get me busted live as we speak? Don't wait for tomorrow. Now, I just said something. Well, call me and say, hey, Christian Prince, you are lying. This is not a true. Why you don't do that? Anyone? So don't accuse me that I am saying things and then prove it. You have to challenge me. See, I'm trying to encourage you to challenge me. So everybody will have fun. You call me, you challenge me, I don't prove it, people will laugh at me. That's wonderful. So shall we do it? Okay. Let us show the reference for what we are talking about. As long as the Muslims, I give up what I can do. This is the name, this is the book I'm reading from. Let us go first to the book. This is your Muslim book, and I'm reading just from there. As simple as that. All right. All right. It says here, read carefully with me. They are quoting for you what people they say about Muhammad. And this is they claim that this is the Shia, they say that. All right. Shia say that. So they are making fun of the Shia. But you like it or not, the Shia are Muslims. I don't care. Shia or Sunni, you both they say crazy stuff. So it says that the first Allah of a creation was the tree of yaqeen, the 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 tree of, let us say, absolute knowledge. Then he created from the light of the prophet uh, something like a jewel in the shape of a tawus. Tawus, what is tawus? What is tawus in English? You know, guys, there is a bird which have a lot of colors in his tail. I don't know what you call it. It's look like a turkey, but it's not a turkey. It's big, have like many colors, very beautiful. So he created that, and then he put this bird in the top of a tree, and then this bird he praised Allah to the time or the distance of 1,000 years, and then Allah created a mirror of life, and he put it in front of this bird, and then when this bird he look at it, he found that he is the most beautiful creation, and he is the most decorated ever. And then he did bow down to Allah 5 times, and then Allah he ordered Muhammad to pray 5 times. I mean, what is the bird have to do with Muhammad here? I have no idea, unless Muhammad himself is the bird. And he gave Muhammad the order to pray 5 times, and then uh, when the prophet he looked, he did sweat because he was so shy from Allah. And then Allah he created from the sweat of the prophet the angel, the sweat of the prophet head, from the sweat of his head the angels, and from the sweat of his face the throne of Allah, the chair of Allah, the tablet of Allah. All of this from the face of Muhammad. Let us continue. I'm just showing you one of the books, not all of them, just one as an example. And Allah he created all of those furniture is coming from the face of Muhammad. The pen, and here he jumped to the sun, the moon, the curtains, the planet, and everything is in the sky. All of this is created from the sweat of the prophet, peace upon him. Allahu Akbar. And here it says, and he created from the sweat of his chest the prophets, the messengers, the scientists, the murder, the righteousness, and he created from the sweat of his back the Kaaba. Me. And I was wondering why the Kaaba smells so bad, and I was asking myself, what's wrong, man? Let us continue. And he created from his back sweat, which means the back of his body, the Kaaba, the house of Allah which is in heaven, the mosque of Al-Aqsa, Baytul Maqdis, and all the mosque in the world is created from the back sweat of the Prophet. Now, and he created from the sweat of his eyebrows. Oof. Oof. The believers of male and females. The Muslim male and the Muslim females. All of this is coming from his eyebrows, and from the sweat of his ears the Jews. Oh man, now I know. I used to have a Jewish neighbor. Always when he talked to me, he say, hey Christian, and he hold his ear, huh? Hey Christian Prince, how are you? Christian Prince, Habibi, how are you? Huh? And he hold his ear. I was wondering why he's doing that. Should I stop here? Where is the Muslim who don't agree with this? Should we stop here, or we continue with the sweat? Hello? Any Muslim have an objection? Agree? Don't agree? Anything? Let me know. And then it continue. He continues saying the following. We don't want to stop here. We don't want to stop here because the Muslim, they might say, oh, he is cutting it off, man. Man. Let's continue a little bit. Hold on. I made a snapshot. That's easier. All right. So to make it simple, from the sweat of his ears, the Jews and the Christians and the Majus, which the ones who worship the fire, all of them created from the ears of the Prophet. And then Allah, he created from the sweat of his feet the earth, and whatever it is in the top of it, from the east to the west. Any Muslim have a comment? Zakir have a comment? We can call Zakir Naik. Brother Sitter, there's a question here. Somebody is asking me a question. How Allah created everything from the sweat of the Prophet? First of all, the Prophet, he sweat differently. As an example, you sweat when you are doing workout. The Prophet, he don't do that. The Prophet, he sweat because he's praying, because this is the workout of the Prophet. So when the Prophet, he sweat, his ears sweat. Have you ever heard of somebody his ears sweat? The Prophet, his ears sweat. And from the ears of the Prophet, Allah created the Christians and the Jews. And this is very true story. I wonder why they miss the sweat of the balls of the Prophet. I mean, Allah created nothing from there. Look what they mentioned. They mentioned the sweat of his face, the sweat of his back. I mean, what about the sweat of his belly? They mentioned the sweat of his chest, the sweat of his ears. I never heard of somebody's ears. People sweat. You sweat from your ears? And how big the ears of the Prophet to sweat from the ears? Is an elephant or what? Unbelievable. So where is any, do we have any Abdul? He have something to say? Somebody's asking me to call Zakir Naik. We just did, man. What's wrong? We just called him. Didn't you hear me calling him and he was answering? Zakir Naik is always around. And he knows best. Any Muslim have a complaint? Because we can show you different stories. This is just one of many stories you Muslims have in your books. And all of them, they are true. There's no question about that. It must be true. I see some missing call from who? Okay. Do we have any Abdul in the bushes? For sure, Islam is it makes sense and very logical. And who is better to be created from except the sweat of the Prophet? Or Nain is the Persian king Cyrus. What do you think? You see, who is the Muslims who think that? I mean, who care what they say? People are saying stupid things. If you go to the interpretation, it says that this is the guy who built the city of Alexandria. Who is the built the city of Alexandria, and his name is Alexander? Let us see. He built the city of Alexandria, and his name is Alexander. What? Who is he? Who is he? Please, the team number A, the question, the time is going to be up soon. Give me the question. I remember once I was watching Saudi TV, and they asked him in the month of Ramadan, if you answer the question, they give you an ounce of gold, honest to God, for every question, an ounce of gold. So team number A and team number B. The question was an insect mentioned in the Quran and make honey. What is the insect? Now the team number A is they are talking. Beep, time is up. You believe it? Time is up. An insect in the Quran and it make honey. What is the insect? Team A could not get the answer. So the answer moved to team B. And team B are discussing like for a few seconds, and then they give them the answer. It was the bees. I mean, it's very hard. An insect make honey and mention in the Quran. I mean, that's very hard. You have to be a scholar to know it. I mean, that's really tough. And I was saying to myself, I mean, why God you do that to me? What about you send me there to make some money? Like I will stay there for an hour, I will come back with 2 kilograms of gold with those stupid questions. Do we have any Abdul? Unbelievable man, super intelligence. Yeah, but anyway, it's better than Allah in the Quran saying that the bees, they eat the fruits and they shed the honey. Have you ever heard of God saying such a thing? The God of the Quran, look how smart this God. I mean, this guy, I could not find smarter than Allah, to be honest with you. I don't know how he can, this is amazing. This is a pure science. How Allah he knew that? Look what Allah is saying in the Quran. By the way, Muslims, we can read any translation you want. It's so beautiful. By the way, guys, there's 2 things make me cry when I get close to them: onion and the Quran. Yeah, onion, it make me cry because it's an onion. The Quran, it make me cry from laughing. Now look at this. Allah speaking to the bees. He said that Allah inspired the bee. Brother Theta, I will give you an example about the amazing miracle of the Prophet of Allah. If you go in the Quran and you open the chapter of yes, in the Quran is like a zoo. In the chapter of brother, you will find it said the following: that Allah inspired the bees. You might ask me now how Allah inspired the bees. It's very simple. Allah he sent to them the angel Jibril, and he delivered for them the inspiration exactly as the same Allah he did to Prophet Muhammad. And now Allah, after he inspired the bees, what he said to them: then eat of all fruits and follow the ways of the Lord. Made a smoothie. Made a smooth for thee. There comes forth from their bellies. The God of the Islam, he think that bees, they eat a fruit and they shit honey. Unbelievable. You say now do you understand why I cry when I cut onion and when I read the Quran? Brother Thither, if you examine one of the bees, let us say we take an African bee. Don't take a bee from Pakistan because they are aggressive. And don't even try to use any bees is coming from the Hindu territory because it's Hindu. I'm talking specifically about Muslim bees. Muslim bees, they are the one who eat the fruit and they sit honey. Thank you very much. This is science, my friend. And the funny, the Muslim, they have tons of videos about the miracle of the bees. Go search in YouTube. You will not believe it how many miracles they are talking about. This is a miracle. This is garbage. Your God, he think that the what it's coming from their belly. They eat the fruit, guys. Remember carefully. According to Allah, they eat the fruit, and the honey come from their belly. The bees don't eat the fruits. They don't. They eat the honey, Abdul. The honey is their food. You're a stupid God. He think that they eat fruits and they shit honey. This is not their shit. This is their food. To make it simple for you, Abdul, we are stealing their food. We are not stealing their shit. All of us, you do not need to be a genius. You can go to a first grade school, whatever school you've been in. They will teach you that the bees who go out, they call them the worker bees. They don't eat anything. They don't eat the nectar. They suck the nectar and they keep it in their tongue. And then they go to the hive and then deliver it to other worker, which her job is to transform the nectar into honey. Until now, nobody is eating anything. This is not their food. I wish the bees they understand English or Arabic, because I will send them letter to say, can you please provide us some of your shit? Because Allah told me that this is your shit anyway. I mean, why you want to keep it for us? I mean, what you will do with it? We are here to help you. We are willing to take all your shit for free. And the bees will say to me, so what are you going to do with our thit? The bees is Zakir Naik here. Huh? Are you going to use our thit as fertilizer? Fertilizer. Oh boy. Do we have any Muslim here want to say something? Any Muslim is complaining. He don't like it. Huh? Well, I wish Zakir Naik he ever would dare to. Once we offer him to debate me, and the one who was speaking with me, I don't know if it's him or but his official account in Facebook, he said, you need to bring 2,000 viewer with you, fly over here. Imagine, guys, I'm going to pay for a ticket for 2,000 of you. I mean, for sure, I'm very rich. I mean, we Christian, we make money from the shit of the bees anyway. This is how easy to make money for us. I mean, the Muslim, they buy the shit of the bees from us. That's unbelievable. So powerful. This religion is so powerful. We have to admit. What I can say, what you can say. Nobody can have a comment about this religion. It's amazing. Sometimes you ask yourself how Allah he was able to obtain all this knowledge. It's so wonderful. Anyway, guys, for those who speak German, how many of you here speak German? How many of you here speak German? Anyone speak German? Anyone? The translation of my German book, Quran and Science in Depth, is going to be in Amazon maybe by today or maybe tomorrow. All right. We are waiting for it to be published very, very soon. So if any of you know German, just wait for I will post the link about Amazon. Please help us to spread the knowledge about the book. And the Muslims, they make a lot of videos about my first book in German language, and they accuse me of many lies, but not even one of them will dare to come and says, okay, here we go, I'm here to get you busted. Yeah, always you can find my books. Check maybe if not tomorrow, day after. Always you can search for Christian Prince, Christian Prince, and you will find the list of my books. But because it's a new published book, it might not appear right away in the German Amazon.de, I think, Germany. Uh, so if you like to push it from that account, because I think it's separated account, .com and .de is different account for Amazon. So you have to wait maybe for 2 days from now before you can have it, and then you can tell your friends about it. Anyway, the Muslims, they ask their friends to go and give my books false review, give them 1 star, and they thought by doing that there's nobody is going to read my book, but the fact it's the opposite. uh, when you review a book in Amazon, it shows that if you bought the book or not. You know what I mean? It says in the top of your name, verified purchase, verified purchase. So when you make a review and you did not even buy the book, people will laugh at you and they will know that you are a Muslim immediately, because you did not even buy the book. How you know what is inside the book? I remember, guys, I told the people I going to publish the book like now, like in 24 hours. All right. But what happened? The publishing, they keep telling me you have to delete here the like when you make the format of the file, you have to keep a space from the end of the page. So we keep exchanging the files to fix it. The Muslims, they thought I is going to happen in 24 hours. You believe it or not, I have a review of my book before I publish it. I did not even publish the book yet. The Muslim made a review of my book in the internet, and they are speaking what's wrong with the book of a Christian Prince. Lies in the book of a Christian Prince. I did not publish the book yet. Shouldn't you wait until I publish it first and then you speak about my lies? But I guess the beast told them, the beast, brother, the beast. The beat come to me, and the beat inspired me, and the beat told me about what you are going to do. Allahu Akbar. Beast knows best. Yeah, actually, my coming book, which is not the German one. The German one is just a translation, but I have 2 books will be published very soon too. We are waiting for them to be done. I finished my part as a publisher. We are just doing the editing. So those 2 books, it's 6 and Allah. Those are, I believe, they are made from the balls of the Prophet, from the sweat of his balls. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, we better leave for now, otherwise things is getting dirty. We better stop here. I want to say thank you for being here. May the Lord bless you all, and I will try my best to do broadcast tomorrow if I can. If I cannot, I mean, it's all right. We already, we have a lot of work in the internet. There's thousands and thousands of videos made by me. Once I search for my name in YouTube, I get scared. I mean, really, tons, thousands of videos. I said, I did made all these videos? Unbelievable. But I think it was Allah inspiring me, and He is the one who made me do those videos. Thank you, Allah. I really appreciate your inspiration. I hope you will inspire me more, and we will do more for your sake. So may the Lord bless you all, guys, and I hope soon, maybe tomorrow, I will be able to do a live podcast around 4:30. But sometime, don't forget to subscribe, because sometime I do it in different timing. Like yesterday, I made a video, I think, I don't know, 12 a.m. in the morning. The day before, it was 2 a.m. in the morning, my time. So, depend. If I have time, somebody asks me a question, I just go live. Who cares? I mean, timing is not really important. The important is we deliver the answer, and we help those who have a question to be answered. So I want to say thank you. May the Lord bless you all. And until I see you again, I hope tomorrow, I say Christ is Lord and Islam is false, made by a false man. His name is Muhammad. Thank you, and God bless.